Greetings! Hey, Yana, can you hear me all right, buddy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Welcome.
Does it sound like shit? I'm on my headset, dude.
I was gonna ask. It sounds a little bit different, but
Fuck, bro.
I mean,
am I cutting out?
enough. It's good.
That's
enough.
what I. All right, because last time I was cutting out. Where the Kraken will.
All right. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Here we go. Transitioning live. Welcome back, Progressive Stars. We are out here. About to bring in Rumble Royal number 6. Just starting up. We have a live show for you right now. We got 7 teams this time. We're back. 7 teams back, bigger than ever, the most amount of teams we've had in our history so far, and this is our 2nd leg. We've done 5 events so far. Now we're in our 6th event, and I'm going to bring in our host here as I switch out so that you guys can see who's popping. Give me 1 sec. I will unmute him. Hey, welcome, well.
Thank you.
And to Rumble Royal number 6, actually. This one is our 6th event, and I'm going to pull you guys into our chat as we're going to get started right here. It looks like we got our first teams coming up and getting set up, and we have Well Sweat and also Leanna Sirius going to be hosting it for us. Why don't you go ahead and do your introduction?
What's up?
Let's go.
I'm going to pop you guys
Dude.
in the chat.
All right, let's go. Bro, Well Sweat, that's a name right there.
That is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I might need a name change that. I'm getting some echo right now.
Are you getting echo?
I can speak. Sir Oswald, my goat, is saying there's a loud beeping.
There's a loud beeping? I don't hear anything on the chat right now, but let me check. Hold on. All right, yeah.
Hold the stream.
I found it. It was my actual monitor. I lowered that down. It should be good now. There we go. That was my monitor for chat, so we should be good now. Testing 1, 2.
We gotta keep Sir Oswald happy.
Exactly. Of course. All right, so for the stream, I will also link out the brackets for everybody that's piling in right now, so you guys can keep track. Welcome back as our teams are building up for our Rumble Royal 6. I'm gonna let you guys take it away. I'm gonna pull up the rules real quick. I think most people know some of the rules already, just in case you didn't. I'm going to link those out. The first round is best of 3, single elimination. Second round, best of semifinals, best of 5, and finals to best of 5. We're gonna rotate each arena
Randomly.
randomly. 1 through 6
All right.
now. There you go.
All right. Well, Ayana, here we are, buddy. Back at it again with a number Rumble Royal. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing alright, man. You said you were doing some D&D. What are you playing as? You're a druid. You're a druid.
No, I play Warlock.
Dude. Oh. Okay, that's sick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest.
I'm kind of ass at D&D, but you know, it's fun.
Are you like hard carrying or what?
Not really, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on half the time.
That's crazy.
My like phone pulled up. It's bad.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at the tabletop. Not great with the tabletop stuff, but I don't have the imagination for it, dude. Brain too
Yeah, it's kind of weird at first, but you kind of get used to it. I don't know. I think it's like good if you find like the right group of people and stuff.
small. Yeah, I totally get that. Okay. All right. So today we have 6 teams? We got 6 teams pulling up.
It says 7. It should be 7.
We got 7 teams. Holy moly! That's right. We got the Prophecy Star. There they are.
Yeah. My auto brackets as people log in, it shuffles them up, and so we do have 7 teams pulling up, the most we've ever had. It's amazing.
Let's go.
Coming back bigger and better than ever.
You know, we got a lot of exciting stuff for CC coming up here. You know, we got we got the Fan Fest announced. Who's going to Fan Fest? Let's go. Ayana, you flying out for Fan Fest? Be honest, bro. Pull up. I know Prophecy started. Oh, dude, Prophecy's gonna gonna be there for sure. I mean, we're
gonna carpool, bro. It's going down.
You guys both live in LA, right?
Yeah, we're in LA County. Even closer, we're in Orange County. Yeah, same county.
So pull up, dude.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I'm on the other side, you know.
I need help. Make sure we get in that first hour. Get a ticket. Whoever gets to get 2. However we need.
I have to do it. I do not want to be left out to dry and just sitting outside the doors waiting to meet up with people, say what's up. You know what? Speaking of, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hope he's there in chat. Sir Oswald, dude. My biggest upsetting, I said this before on the other tournament, dude. One of my biggest upsets and letdowns of the year was I got so excited to meet Sir Oswald at AnimeCon 2025 in LA, and my dude pulled out like a week before, 10 days before, something like that. And I'm gonna be honest, I still have not recovered. And I'm hoping he goes to FanFest because he was the one I didn't get to meet. There it is. He's sorry. That's the dude. I was devastated. The whole chat was devastated. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm really excited for FanFest. At the very least, I mean, it's like an hour away. I'm gonna pull up no matter what.
Yeah, even if I have to crash it, I've done it before. So hopefully we can get legit tickets this time.
What I need is Brian to hook me up. All right, he snuck, dude. He got people into the backstage at AnimeCon for the FFXIV stuff. Nice. I'm gonna need him to pull that again, and I'm gonna need him to somehow get me some tickets. Cause just give me 2. That's it. I'm not asking for too much. But we'll see. I guess I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know what the dono goal is for his stream. I might have to just start dropping ducats in there and see if I can get him to swipe me a couple tickets. But okay, so for today we have for the teams we got Mr. 305, we got Buzzy 11111, my goats. Prophecy, I'm getting a couple chats here saying that the music is too loud.
Yeah, I'll cut that down right now.
Yes. We got Valiance, Team Saiyan, my goats, Los Rancheros, and Team Australia. Now, Iana, how familiar are you with these teams?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was checked out a little bit.
Oh my god. That's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, like looking at the party right now, we got Neo's team, Buzzy's team. I mean, both these teams are really stacked. So I think starting out, we're gonna see a pretty good match come up.
Yeah, no, it is. That's the thing with these, man. Is I don't recognize the team names half the time, but as soon as the party finder fills up, I know exactly who we're talking about.
Yeah, for real.
We just got so many name changes, dude. I was telling this to Pio, bro. We need a 2-week cooldown for name changes. 2 tournament cooldown. Because I can't keep up with all the name changes. But okay. Prophecy, you ready to roll this?
Yeah.
Do this? Oh,
yeah.
let me give you a lead.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll make you party finder lead real quick.
So
and then,
what we need is to get the leader of both teams to join the party, or if they haven't already. We got Buzzy Wuzzy against Mr. 305 checking in. I'm not sure if they're here yet, but they want to jump into the party.
I'll roll for the map.
Not, then we'll move on to the next team. See, make sure you DM me so we can get into the party. I'll give you the password. The party needs just DM me if you need the password.
yeah, I just closed it just so I can pass it real quick, and then you can open it up if you need to.
Okay.
All right, there you go. And then we're ready to go. First roll, 1, Palystra, paid actor. All right, well, I'm cool with that. Iana, what do you think about that new map, man?
Honestly,
Babeside.
it's okay. Like, I just feel like after you break 50, it's easy for one team just to roll the other.
Bro, it's 50 and GG. Like, come on.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
not like about that?
I don't know about it. I don't mind that there's not any like of the environmental hazards. I don't really fuck with that, so yeah, it's a win in my book.
I wish mats were open 2 ways all the time. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I think that would be sick. Just bounce pad all over the place.
Oh, okay. Looks like the teams are ready to go. I just seen that, and then now we can go ahead and get started. With the random, do you want to do the random? Oops.
We already did. So
Yeah, we
it's
rolled one.
Palystra.
Oh, my bad. Let me go ahead and do it. Let me get it started then.
Also, looks like the music they're saying in chat is a little bit too loud. So
Yeah, I already cut it down a bit, so should be good now.
okay.
Thanks, son. All right, so
All
let
right.
me go ahead and get us cracking. Extra.
There we go. Speaking of music, Iana, what have you been playing lately, bro?
Honestly, I've been just listening to metal mostly.
That's the only genre. What do you mean?
Honestly,
Come on, throw some bands out. Come on,
like the
man.
last concert I went to, Death Heaven, they released their album like a little bit earlier in the year,
All right.
and I went to them in person. That was like awesome.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's been a minute for me. Okay, pulling up here. These teams super stacked. Okay, it's talk about a first set. So what we're seeing a lot of recently with the meta, it has been quad support, man. Everybody been running kind of that quad support. Although we're seeing over here for Buzzy, we got the Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, Scholar, and Bard. And then rolling up for Mr. 305, we have the Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, Scholar, and Red Mage. All right, cool.
Quite similar comps, just with the
very
Red Mage and Bard swapped out.
Yeah. So we got a little bit different LVs for the Reds, and then, but the great silences, lots of utility. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. I've been seeing Dark Knight a lot lately, and it's been so, dude, if you kill that plunge target, holy moly, Dark Knight is absolutely crazy. All right, we're going right on into it. Pecora, he just goes right on in for Buzzy. Or excuse me, he's taking, oh my god, Sparrow just got absolutely blown up. Yeah, Pecora is taking quite a bit of damage here, but they're doing okay. They do get that cover off for them, so they should be chilling, although Tomo is taking quite a bit of damage. Opener was absolutely insane there, just absolutely blowing up Sparrow.
For sure.
Well, a lot of cleave going on. Tomo is still getting hit here. Big rend on Tomo. But we have 2 fights going on. They do end up getting the kill on Celeste, and Tomo does end up pulling back here.
Yep.
But they do finally touch 50, which is actually kind of huge for this. Naya in a lot of trouble, does end up going down. And we have 3 people on point here, just absolutely brawling on it. Big Ren goes out, and they're going to try to run down Neo here. Neo does end up going down, and Sparrow, dude, this is an absolute brawl. Pecora in a lot of trouble here. Buzzy does end up getting that pot, and then we're just going to push up to base here. Very, very unfortunate here for Celeste, who did end up dropping down.
Celeste, probably going to get staggered. 80% on the Crystal. Looks like they're going to break as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a free 50 break. And crazy steamroll there. Once they dropped the first dude, I mean, it was just, they just keep going. Neo stuck here, although we are coming up on, so Neo gets screamed. He's going to have to dip for now. They swap targets, or they counter send over on Pecora. But dude, Vestel blown up on point. Holy moly. Sparrow's going to try to live to LB, but I don't think that's happening. Pecora does get his off. Celeste ends up going down again, and Sparrow's just going to run back. He does end up getting the pot. But dude, this is not looking good. Neo's stuck on point here. No.
Paladin Powered, both have their LBs up.
Yeah, Neo spends that LB, but unfortunately,
he can.
Yeah, gets guard cracked. Naya holding down point, swapping with Vestel a little bit here, trying to get out, but ends up just getting run down. And then we got Vestel, no guard on point. Does pop the LB to try to sustain a little bit, trying to get that pot. Buzzy Wuzzy, my goat, just runs him down. And not looking great for Celeste here. Sparrow's going to try to hop on real quick and then hopefully live to LB, but I don't know, man. This is a lot of pressure. Hopefully Neo can get a little peel going.
Almost still holding on to his Paladin LB.
Yeah.
Buzzy coming up on his second Warrior LB too, so...
This Scream is going to be absolutely devastating. And Opposite just kind of hold it for now. Naya, they're doing a good job swapping point. They're actually doing a really good job trying to just keep the one person on, even though they're taking a ton of damage. It's always scary when you have, and there comes out the Warrior LB. It's going to be pretty much over for Vestel. And then just cleaning up Celeste. What a good Warrior LB. Just to get those 2 quick kills and then just push right on in. Although Sparrow does end up getting there, does pop the LB, but gets bloated off.
Sparrow got pulled off.
Yeah, the old bloated.
Unfortunate.
That snowballed quickly.
It did. It really did. But
really good.
Win goes to Buzzy's team.
Yeah.
GG
to Buzzy.
Yeah, Buzzy's team. Buzzy 1-1-1-1-1-1. Absolutely popping off there. Really good with the LBs. Buzzy waiting a little bit until he can hit 2 people with that. Just clean that up real quick. Sparrow did end up getting on there and popping that LB to kind of sustain a little bit longer. But I mean, at that point, it's just that's a GG next angle. Okay, we're going Volcanic Heart, dude. I'm not convinced you're actually random in this, dude.
Volcanic Heart. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Give him a chance. Gonna pop it up.
But yeah, the snowball effect for this comp is actually crazy. I mean, they pretty much win. They did have some good chances. Tomo was in a lot of trouble there. You know, they just had a really hard time confirming some of those kills. We'll see if it happens again this match, but I think it seems worse than it actually was. Because when you're in that perpetual stagger like that, you know, it's like insurmountable. So if they end up just getting a little bit more lives and maybe a few more kill confirms, I think it'll actually be a little bit much more of a competitive fight here. Because, I mean...
No, I agree. I definitely agree. Like, it's definitely hard to stabilize after that, especially after the 50. I think Buzzy's teams were playing with LBs too, which just
exactly
situation worse. So
you're already snowballing. You have the LB advantage. People are having a hard time on for 305 just getting their LBs off, living to LB, and then having to use them super defensively. You know, just still popping their LB just to try to get a little more sustained. So I think this will be a little bit closer. You know, I mean, 305, these dudes are absolutely goated. So I think we'll see a good fight here. But I'm looking for a quick opener again here. So off the rip, Pecora just going right on in here, taking a little bit of that aggro. Big rend, but there's so much cleaves going on, dude. That's the thing with this comp. It seems like a ton of cleave. Neo gets that cover from Celeste, which was huge. But dude, they are just running people down here. Vestel in a lot of trouble. They're trying to get that kill. They're trying to confirm that kill here. In a lot of trouble. No cover for them. Do end up going down. And then but they do get the trade. So Tomo Tomo gets run down again. Dude, I'm just starting to feel personal with Tomo.
They are the Battle Bro.
Yeah,
Something about
not quite. I don't know, man. Sparrow taking quite a bit of damage here. Probably going to end up going down. They do end up going down. And in true NA fashion, Crystal is just chilling at mid. Neo, no guard, does get guard cracked. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Cover off on Neo.
Yeah, they do end up getting that cover off, which was huge to allow him to stay in and fight a little bit. But I'm going to be honest, bro. I love watching these brawls. I do not care about point. Big rend on Buzzy Wuzzy from Neo, but ends up peeling out. Crystal is finally moving a little bit here. Mountain Boop
cracked.
does get cracked. Yep.
No guard.
Yeah.
They do make it out, it looks like.
They get screamed, so Mark ends up getting screamed and Scholar ends up getting screamed here. But they're still, dude, they're having a hard time confirming these kills on them either way. They do have Scholar LB for Buzzy. So it'll be interesting when they decide to pop this. They're just running down Naya right now. They do end up getting the pot here. Big rend. And they're just gonna get. They do get the cover off though, dude. Celeste's cover's been actually kind of crazy this game. They are working overtime. About to touch 50. Celeste ends up working her way back to point a little bit. Buzzy in a little bit of trouble. Does get that cover, and so he's just gonna peel for a bit. And they end up stopping the 50, which is really big. But I don't know, man.
Celeste seems pretty close so far. Definitely very high sustain. Obviously.
That's what's crazy is these guys are dying. Neo ends up falling too, but dude, the sustain that these guys have is actually insane. That's how good these players are. It's not even enough. Vistel end up going down as well, and it's a 5v2 now, and it's going to be pretty much a free 50 break.
Yes, they're gonna touch 50, pushing up to take space right now.
Dude, poor Naya. And yeah, this is going to be a 50 break. Although they are just deciding to just farm him out of base here. Neo in a lot of trouble. Gonna go down. Big rend gets the 4-man rend, but it's just not gonna be enough, I don't think. Mountain Boop just holding down point. 50 is about to break, and yeah. So Sparrow ends up. They do have the Dark Knight LB to work with, but both teams have that Dark Knight LB. Buzzy stealing that pot there. Let it go. Sparrow ends up going on point. Gonna pop this LB. Does end up popping that LB, and gonna try to stop point here for a little bit. They end up swapping over to Celeste. Guard does come out. They do get guard cracked. And dude, this just feels bad, man. Buzzy is taking quite a bit of damage here. Okay. And yeah, running down original here. Gonna try to peel out. But dude, this is rough. I mean, this is such a good comp just to run people down.
Yeah.
And so it just. They end up fighting him off, so that the Crystal's chilling for a little bit, but still, dude, it just does not feel good. Big scream comes out, and Korra, no guard, does that cover. Tomo ends up getting that cover off here. Neo does get cracked right into Rend, and that's pretty much just going to be it for him. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Celeste, dude. Just getting absolutely run down. Vistel's stuck on point here. Naya's doing what best they can to pump them. Vistel does pop guard, trying to peel out of here, but just gets sucked right back on, right into Rend.
Sparrow coming back, trying to see what they can.
Yeah, big LB out of Vistel.
Soon.
Yeah, they're gonna need to swap big time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tomo just harassing, which is actually he can play, just harass them at this point and let the big boys kind of do their thing. Cover when you need to. Sparrow does end up going down. Neo will be next here. And yeah, we're just gonna see them funnel in a little bit. Oh, they do. They swap onto Vistel, so Vistel can't get on. Celeste doesn't have guard now, so you just dunk the person coming in, and then kill the person with no resource here on point, and that should be. That might be a little bit. No, Naya is still here to kind of stop this a little bit, but holy moly, man.
Sparrow's
gets guard cracked.
Probably gonna try to get on point. Yep.
Yeah, ends up getting on. No
forcing
guard.
to trickle at this point.
Yeah, and with the two guard cracks, one person hops on, cracked and dead. Yeah, and then hop on, get guard cracked. Neo ends up going down. Vistel comes back in, stopping point. No guard for him here. And we're looking at a perpetual just point swap. Vistel trying to get out to
coming
that
up
point.
on their Paladin LB.
Oh man, they just run them down. And oh, the blow to end the game
Off.
There we go. Oh no, so let's end up getting back on.
Probably gonna pop
Does get guard crack
as well.
Yeah, they need to. Yep, there it goes. Nice. So they're gonna hold down a little bit. Naya's kind of stuck in a rough spot there. They do get the cover off on him, so that is nice. Neo hopping right back in. Big scream out of Buzzy Wuzzy. But they're actually end up stabilizing this a little bit.
Yeah, this is very impressive.
Yeah, they've lasted this long. You know, point is moving, but I mean, they're in a perpetual, 5v4, 5v3. They're not confirming any kills, although Mountain Boop is in a little bit of trouble here. And that's it. Stepping off point a little bit. It do be like that. Okay. The scoreboard does not reflect the, I think, it's just, dude, it's such a snowball, man. I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
To be fair, it is Buzzy. It's my goats. I mean, like, come on, that's a tough team to go against, no matter what. But this comp has been really, really popular lately, it seems, or something similar to it. And holy moly, man, it is so strong. I mean, those are two really strong teams going at it, and for them to even live that long, with or for them to die that quick, rather, with all that sustained is crazy.
Yeah, it seems like ever since John Trail released, comps have been going more and more towards sustained meta, and here's an obvious example of that, where basically 4 supports plus basically support DPSs on each side. So
yeah, a nice little utility job.
Yeah.
But dude, the double guard crack is crazy.
Double guard crack, yeah.
So that was win number 2, right, for them? That clinches it.
That was win number 2.
Yep. So that is our first set. That is Buzzy. First set going to Buzzy.
Nice. Let me update.
So well played.
Stats. Well played indeed. GG.
But you know what? The one thing I will say is I've really liked the comp change a little bit. You're seeing like Dark Knight. Outside of some of the best teams, prior to 2 months ago, I almost never saw Dark Knight.
Yeah,
so I think that's pretty cool that you're seeing
if I
new
remember
jobs.
correctly, Dark Knight, they got a buff recently I think in the last patch to their Salted Earth, which definitely makes a more viable job.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see. I always like variety in comps.
Me too, man. For a while there, you were seeing the same comps all the time. But that was what was so cool about watching, the big 3, the best 3 teams, best 4 teams. Their ability to swap comps, even if, they weren't the most optimal thing ever. Because you would see that all the time. They would run something similar, and then they would run something to counter each other. And I know, like, watching, I watch quite a bit of Jay's scrims when I can, and I think that's some of the strengths of those really, really good teams is their depth in jobs.
Yeah.
To be able to pull out those counters, whereas like for me, on a lot of the teams I play on, it's a one-trick pony. We're running standard. We're running a support, or that's it. Like if we lose this, we lose this. Like we don't. There's no counter. Yeah. And so that's what's really fun to watch, those really good teams. But it is nice to see the job mix-ups a little bit. We see the usual suspects in there, but no white mages in that, which is pretty crazy. You don't see that a whole lot. Prophecy, do you mind throwing up that next one?
Yeah, so I'm pinning in the next group real quick.
Perfect.
There'll be Valiants versus Team Cyan up next.
Team Cyan, dude, my goats. Let's go. Trinity, do we have our 5? I think we do. I see Trin, I see Saki, I see Leonce, Orion. Bro, I think we got the whole squad. Let's go. Hold up.
Recently I've been seeing Trinity not on Ninja.
I know, dude. They pulled up. Bro, they went Black Mage, and then they went Viper on me, and I was like, okay, like one less ninja main, dude. I can't believe this, dude. The Shinobi are falling hard right now. We are down bad. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I mean, with a lot of the comps that people are rolling out, you don't see it a whole lot. I was actually speaking to Merlin about this recently, with the way that the comps have been. Jobs like Ninja are just getting bullied out, with these quad supports. Which is so true, bro. I mean, dude, so many things to just stop your ninja LB.
Yeah.
And then my damage is the stuns. With the purified change, stun does not feel nearly as powerful as it used to. Hard to get those LBs off with all the sustain, and then on top of that, my damage. You know.
Yeah. What do you think of the purifying MP change?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest fan of it. You know, personally, but it doesn't bother me as much as I thought it was going to. I'll say that. Do I wish it was the old way? Yeah, sure, maybe. But I don't think it bothers me nearly as much as I thought. When I first read the change, I was like, this is absolutely devastating. And then once I got into practice a little bit, it wasn't as bad. But the biggest change that really got under my skin was the ninja stun change. And cutting our stun duration in half.
Oh yeah,
So
that was crazy. I don't know why they did that. Like
that's devastating. That is one of those ones where it's it really messes with your muscle memory. I'll tell you that.
With like 5 seconds now, you have to use your second stun.
Pretty much, yeah. So you pretty much will stun, and then you know if they purify, you wait it out. But if they purify and like guard, you just one stun.
Yeah, you know the triple stun you can do on ninja, or used to be able to. I think.
Yeah,
pretty sure
the dueler special. Oh yeah, you can't use that anymore. Bro,
that was
like
to do on people.
No, that was the best. Dude, pulling the triple stun. Somebody who doesn't duel.
Doesn't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, just one shot them. Dude, that the peak was triple stun, and then when depending on like what tournament you're in, using your roll ability, because you can. It's guaranteed one. If stun, they're stun locked out, and then you hit them with that 18k smite. Oh man, it was pretty crazy. But again, anybody who actually duels, it doesn't really work on. Okay, so we are in the party finder here. So we are running up with Valiance versus Team Saiyan. Is it?
Yeah,
someone's in our spot.
Party finder is up. So we just need to have. I guess somebody might have DC'd or something.
Yeah,
so,
we might need a remake. It looks like because someone DC'd, or maybe you can kick them out.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can kick Celeste.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. You can do that. There we go. Should be good now. I think. Unless the other team has people till the other team. Make sure you disband team or lead team if you've already played. GG. Moving on to the next.
Yeah, I don't know if they're here. We might have to kick B.
Yeah, I think Mountain Boop and Picora might need to be kicked.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's just a quick GG, and then I'm just gonna go grab a snack real quick.
Okay.
You know, I'm AFK.
There we go.
Okay. Perfect. So we are good to go. All right. So we got Judge for Team Saiyan. We got Judge on Samurai. We got Trinity, my goat, on Ninja. We got Leonce on the Machinist, and Saki Rin on Old Reliable Red Mage. Now we're seeing a 4 red here.
4 red jobs.
what do we think? This is the new meta. This is the big leagues. Okay, right here. This is what we need. All red, and that's it.
All right. So now we're looking for Valorant. Balance. The leader of Balance around. That's what we're looking for. I'll give a quick shout.
That's gonna be Oswald. He should be popping in here any second.
All right. Gotcha.
Okay, so no streamer bias here. I love Team Saiyan. I really do.
Oh, that was easy.
But pulling up against Valiance is going to be an uphill battle. I'm going to be honest now. And for everybody who doesn't know, Team Saiyan does not use voice comms. They're too good for that. We don't use that around here. So they don't use that crutch. So going up against Valiance is going to be tough. Now, I will say, it's been a minute since I've got a cast with Sir Oswald playing on the field. If we could just get a shield wall for chat, that would be absolutely huge. We'll see if they end up pulling it off here. So for Valiance, we got Alana, we got Sir Oz, we got Rianian. I can't read, man. Come on. And then we have Fat Cat. Fat Cat, good to see you. Based on the main, I'm sure you got tons of ults. Ayana, you're not an alt player, are you?
I have ults. I have ults.
You just stay
I
on the main.
have like 8 ults too.
Dude, I have so many ults. I never am on Welly, like ever. Okay, so we're seeing all red versus it's kind of something that we've seen here a little bit. Although, dude, it's been a while since I've seen something with Monk, so I am really excited to kind of see this. Unfortunately, like I said,
I am looking at 5 reds right now. That's...
Yeah. I can't stop looking at it. So no, it's we'll see how this goes. This is gonna be, you know, I will say, my goats, the Saiyans, they've been pulling up to every single tournament that's been going on. They're getting that tourney experience, so there is something to be said about that.
Sure.
Okay, did we random the first arena?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What would we got?
It's gonna be Clockwork.
Clockwork.
Okay.
It is. Let's go.
All right. So, Ayana,
Yeah.
when do you think they're just going to stop rolling out CC maps? Because at this rate, sets are going to go on forever. Scrims are going to go on forever, bro. Adding that 6th map has...
Yeah.
Bro, I'm running out of gas.
I feel like maybe they'll add another map during Dawn Trail. I think that's pretty much all we're gonna get in terms of like big PvP updates, and then they'll probably do like, you know, the regular balances. But yeah, I don't know how
Ninja,
much
buff White Mage, buff Black Mage. Yeah. Okay. So I'm expecting Valiants to come out of here and just play fast.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to confirm some kills for Team Saiyan. So we have a win con. This is actually a special set. The win con for Team Saiyan is if they get a kill, they win. So they win they win the set. They don't win the match. They win they don't win the map. They win the entire set if they end up popping off a kill here. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting Valiants to go in there and play real fast. Would be sick to see a shield wall. Selfishly for the fans, but you know, we'll see how this plays out. For the fans, come on, everybody wants it. Okay. I do think, you know, pulling the all reds here, you know, it's a good chance, you know, we just go all in and try to, you know, set it all.
Yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to open this because their team is pretty squishy overall. So
yeah.
Are they going to play back a little bit or just going to try to stop it ASAP?
Judge is diving ASAP. Here we go. I'm calling it right now. Judge, popping cheating. They immediately hop onto him. Entire team gets cleaved. Judge does end up going down, yep. Sir Oswald taking a little bit of damage here. But, I mean, they're going to be chilling here for a little bit. Orion is in life, but they are just running down.
They are.
Yeah, the machinists there. And this is kind of what we're going to see, I think we're just going to see them just pick somebody and just run it down. 50 touch off the rip. And yeah, gonna try to have to regroup. Again, pulling up to this 5v4 does feel bad, especially with these players. Or going up against Valiants. Judge just going right back in, does not care. No guard, does pop cheating, yep, for the 1v5. Ends up going down. And a little bit unfortunate there. Orion does pop throw, but does not go off in time. Running down Saki Rin here. And they end up falling. They're gonna break 50 for this. They just decide to wrap the machinist, which is actually the play here, because Trinity can't contest, you know, in the 1v2. Fat Cat with the big LB on the Trin, and that is pretty much it for them. Machinist Leonce does end up going down.
They're going
here.
to be able
Orion,
to pop the crystal. Yes, they are. Orion gets on.
do. He does. He pops that row immediately here. So hopefully take a little bit of damage here and get that off. He does end up closing it already. So he will be the damage target here. Does end up getting sent. Judge is on point, but that is a GG.
That is a
GG.
Alright. Okay. So kind of what we were expecting. Super fast play. Pick something, run it down, and
All right. So the teams are a little bit backwards, but I'll fix that. Based off of how they joined. So we'll do this correction real quick and update the numbers.
all right, perfect. Yeah, can we get a random here?
yeah.
Let's
see what we get.
3.
3. Cloud9.
That's Cloud9. I love Cloud9 with the new walls. Who's with me? Does anybody actually like the change? I think it's
I think it's
polishing a
but
turd for me.
Does anyone actually like Cloud9 though?
I don't know. I say this every single time when things are going bad. It's time for Cloud9, because you never know, dude. You just never know. If you're getting steamrolled in a set or an attorney, YOLO send Cloud9. It's your only chance. You might lose even faster, but you might get some Cloud9 shenanigans and might be able to pull something off. So when in doubt, Cloud9. Outside of that, I will never pick it, personally. Yeah. It used to be when I was playing ranked and Cloud9 was up, I would just queue down. Cloud9 and Red Sands, dude. When Red Sands came out, people weren't playing. People weren't getting Oasis, bro. As soon as that was up, I was queuing down, not playing that. But I do like the walls. I think the walls have been kind of nice, but I don't think it's enough for me to, pick that over Polystra, Clockwork, Volcanic.
That's fair. All right, so next map will be Cloud9. I think everybody is ready to go, it looks like.
Okay.
All right, let's pop it. Okay, so we do see a little bit of a comp change here for Team Saiyan. We do see Judge swapping off Sam and going for that White Mage. So maybe a little bit of sustain. I think that's where the issue was.
Cloud9
could have been the one sustain. The all reds, just not. I still believe in all red. You know what I mean? Let's not. That one doesn't count. Someday, dude, all red is gonna be the meta.
Someday.
Yeah, so swapping off the Sam, dude, Sam that's a tough job to play right now.
That is. Yeah, once you blow your cheating, I mean, you have nothing basically.
Yeah, I do think, and look, I'm not the best with trying to balance these jobs, but if it had I think it desperately needs a disengage. So if you could just use similar to Thunderclap, dude, if you could just dash out to a teammate with one of your dashes, I think that would help a ton, at least a little bit, because right now it just feels like you're stuck. Like you're in there. If you go in there, you're in there, dude. Yeah, like that's it for you. Okay, so we do see just the one comp change here. Similar story here. I'm kind of expecting them just to pick somebody, run it down, and then just snowball that 5v4. But we'll see who they end up going on here. I do kind of expect Team Saiyan to play a little safer. But again, it's just so hard when you have these good players and they just pick you, bro. You're dead. You're just dead. You're already dead.
I think the Orion's probably going to be forced to take a lot of the pressure in the opening, as only like true melee DPS. I mean, you have Ninja, but that's not always.
Yeah. In the current meta, I'm playing that 60-70% range right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so running towards Crystal here. We do see Orion prepping his damage. They are just moving up. They do end up popping onto Judge here. Judge taking a ton of damage, instantly deleted. Ton of cleave here. Leon's in a lot of trouble. Saki holding down point for now. We have two fights going on, but honestly, it's totally fine. They do end up running down Saki here on point, just collapsing. They get the pot stolen too, and that's pretty much going to be it for them. Orion does end up getting a pot off, but it's just not going to be enough. Dude, oh, they got a kill! Let's go!
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Let's my coach with the clapback. Okay, Leon's in a lot of trouble here. Does end up going down. Orion is the next target here. Pops his row. Does end up getting that pot. They swap over to Judge Leon. And no guard here. That is pretty much a death sentence for him. And again, true NA fashion, point is just working its way back. But let's give the fans what they want. We want to see some brawling. Team Saiyan ends up just falling back here. Gonna probably wait for this win to resolve, and then pull up. Psych, never mind. Trinity going right on in with the big stun there. Does end up trying to peel out. No guard for this. I don't know. They might go up win. No! He goes up. My goat. Okay, so Trin does end up going up here. They aren't gonna run him down. Actually, Sir Oswald's right on that. We do have quite a bit of a fight going on here. We have Big Monk LB going out on Alana here, but does not matter. They run down Judge, and dude, it feels bad when you pop that Monk LB and there's just not enough follow-up for it. Yeah, never good here. We have a lot of fights going on here, but honestly, I'm here for it. We are running down the Monk, or Ryan rather. No guard for this, and that's pretty much going to be it for him. Trinity out here poking. Sakuchi's into the 4v5 or the 1v4. Leonce gets absolutely destroyed. Alana holding down point. Gonna run down Saki here, and that is pretty much gonna be it, I think. Sir Oswald. Oh, never mind. They swap over to Judge here. No
Judge
guard for this. Yeah, he's gonna be stuck. Pop the beam though. Let's go. Okay. So the old 5v3. Saki taking a ton of damage. Trinity absolutely gets deleted. Orion does hop on point here, but they're doing a really good job harassing Saki in the back here, just letting them kind of hang out a little bit and just forcing them to get on point. If you want to play the game, you're going to have to get on point. Leonce, no guard on point here. And this is rough because, you know, for Ninja, there's no chance for an LB, like getting an LB off. Monk, not enough follow-up, and that is just going to be pretty much it. Okay. Yeah. Well, set goes to Team Saiyan. Pilot coming out and end up getting the kill. That's crazy.
Set goes to the Valorants, right?
No, that was we had the one win con. If Team Scion got a kill, they win that set.
Right. No, that was great. They did get a kill in there, so improvement. That was good.
Hey, dude, you get a kill off Valiance. Let's go. Honestly, right? After the snowball, good. Hey, man, good for you. Let's go. But yeah, well fought for Valiance. Again, pretty much just pick somebody, run it down. And like I said, Team Saiyan, thank you guys so much for coming up. And you know what? Big ups to Team Saiyan for being on time. I think that's been really the final boss for them lately. So the last 2 tournaments, they showed up on time with 5. Let's go.
That's important. That's the most important thing. Showing up.
Yeah, honestly, just coming here, hanging out with the homies. So thank you guys so much for coming out. And dude, swiping a kill off Valiance. Let's go.
GG.
I would change my portrait to have that. That would be my note. Swipe to kill off Valiance. Okay. So let's see here. So for our next set, we are pulling up with the Los Rancheros, which is the Tomo, half, well actually like 3/4 Tomo and maybe a fill or 2. And then Team Australia, who I'm actually not sure who Team Australia is.
I was about to ask that too. I don't know.
That's Ash's team.
Oh, Ash, right?
Oh, Ash, my goat. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So let me reset the brackets for that.
You know what? Ash, Facecam Chad. Let's go. That is my guy. Hops on. I go into his streams whenever I can. Kind of watch him play a little bit of ranked there. You know, I'm not super big on Twitch. I don't watch a ton. I watch a few streamers. But I don't know how these guys keep it together on stream during ranked.
I don't either, dude. That'd be crazy.
I could never. I could absolutely never. I don't know how they do it. They are stronger people than I am because, bro, there is no way. There is no way I could do it. So bless them. Okay. So yeah, for Rancheros, let's go, my goats. Very, very familiar with this team. It looks like it's gonna be Tamari, Ama, Maggie, maybe Nobi. I see Nobi standing over there, and Amadeus. So that's gonna be they're always fun to watch. Probably my favorite group to play with. And then we have Ash. I'm not sure who Ash is pulling up with tonight.
Okay, party fire's up.
All right, we got that PF up. Hey, Yana, when are we gonna do the hot tub stream?
The hot tub stream, bro?
That's what I want to know. Come on, man. The fans have been asking for it. They want Yana.
Dude, when are you gonna stream?
Dude, I am never gonna stream, bro. I already did the camera stuff, man. I'm done with that.
You're done?
Never doing it. Wow. That was my job for a long time. I am never going back to that.
Damn.
But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe one day, but probably not, man. That was exhausting. I don't want to do it. Okay. Nobi popping in on the ninja. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Oh, never mind. Swapped to pick up. Yeah, of course. Of course. Gets my hopes up and absolutely just crushes me. Okay, so we got Picto, Paladin, Reaper, Scholar, and Astra. So yeah, this is kind of the comp we've been playing with. Something similar to this. Oh, they got Selly today. Nice. Okay, so I think we were running Ninja. We were just running whatever, honestly, lately. And we did, I think it was Ninja, Reaper, Astra, and Scholar, and what was our last one? Picto. Oh, sorry, Ash. Let me get you, dude. There we go. So yeah, I'll be interested. Dude, I've been seeing quite a bit of Pictos lately. I don't know how I feel about it. They can be super annoying. Dude, that comet comes out of nowhere. There'll be times where I'm chilling and out of nowhere, bro, that thing drops on me and I have no idea. I don't know. They need to fix that animation. Okay, so I gave Ash the password here, so hopefully they'll be pulling up here any second. So with the current meta, Yana, what are your favorite jobs?
My favorite jobs right now, I mean, I always just like playing Goon or Monk. I don't really care what the meta is, I'll just play whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's probably not the best, you know, in terms of competitive sense, but right now I'm just, you know, playing to have fun at this point.
Yeah, no, I feel you. You know, Goon, great for standard, you know, but yeah. Dude, like I said, I was talking to him earlier about this. With the current meta,
it's just standard.
Dude, it's just so hard. If you're not getting those kills,
yeah,
it just feels bad, man. So, that being said, we do see a Goon here for Ash, for Team. What's the name? Come on, dude.
Australia.
Team Australia, let's go. Okay, so they're pulling up with Ash, my goat, Tellin. Oh my god. Eiza? Well, how would you say that? How'd you say that? The Astro.
Dude,
come on, say it.
Yomi.
I think Eiza. I'm gonna go with Eiza. Fiorna, and Verena. Okay, so we get some familiar faces on this team. What I love about Ash does an amazing job getting more and more people to play competitive CC. They're always bringing in new people to the scene, so I do love that. I swear to God, every team is different. You'll see some familiar faces, but for the most part, it is always something new, and I think that's great, man. Get that tournament experience in, and just bring more people to it. So we'll see how this goes, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of like their comp for Team Australia.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Warrior, Paladin, you got something super annoying with the Warrior. Got a little bit of sustain with the Astro, and then dude, Monk, Goon, just running stuff down. Should be fun.
Yeah, we just rolled, and it looks like Red Sands is gonna be our first match.
Holy moly, that's crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Great check.
Okay, so for balance, team-wise, I think it's gonna be a pretty good fight. Selly on Dark Knight though is pretty crazy. If he can get those plunges and get those kills, the dude can pop off. I think it's gonna be big, just not letting Nobi play for free on Picto. With Ama, dude, Ama and I have a very similar style of play. We're super aggressive. When he gets those lockdowns, holy moly, it could be rough. But they do have the Paladin cover to hopefully kind of mitigate some of that. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Okay. Fiorna, I haven't seen Fiorna in a hot minute. I know they play. I see him in queues sometimes, but I see him in queues sometimes. I don't know if I've seen him in a tournament setting here recently, but always good to see them. Okay, I'm expecting fast play out of Rancheros. I think off the rip, we're gonna see Selly dive something, and we're just gonna stick to it. We'll see if I'm right. Sure. Especially with a lot of these, like more mid-core teams, dive something, try to bait that cover out on them, and then just either send Paladin at a guard there, or get a kill and then swap back to the target you plunged. Yeah. Something like that. But a lot of those really good teams, they don't fall for it. They're not gonna fall for that. They don't sweat being plunged. Okay. thoughts on Red Sands? You like Red Sands?
It's not the best, honestly. I mean, it's okay.
It's a thing.
I think like the random stage events are kind of weird.
Yeah. You don't like losing and then have the other team get shields? Okay, Selly, going right on in here, looking for Tellin. Actually, never mind. He ends up pulling back here. He's kind of just holding down on point. Seeing a ton of damage. Ren does go out on Selly, but he does pop guard. Tons of damage onto Ash there, and that's going to be rough. Losing that that cover off the rip is going to be terrible. Tellin does pop guard. They do swap to him. But they're just going to run him down here. Tons of damage going out on him. They're going to try to get this kill. They end up getting that kill, and they're just going to push point here. Alma's a little bit of trouble. He's going to fall back.
As much as they can.
Yeah, Selly is just pushing up here. Holy moly, he is really pushing up. Trying to get that kill on Verena. I think they will get a big suck back. Fiona does pop row here. No guard for this. Dude, they're going to have to pop row and just dip immediately. But this is absolutely snowballing. Ash does get killed. Selly might get caught here, though, for a little bit of a counter send. Getting juiced up a little bit from Maggie, and point is just breaking. Alma's just holding it down a little bit. And that's what I actually really like about this comp, is it can be super annoying, and it can just hold people off. Exactly what they're doing. They're literally just breaking point for free right now. If Selly dies, like, who cares? You know, you break 50 and then just leave. Yep. But even with that, they are still getting a ton of counter send damage on Tellin. Ash does end up getting that cover off, but even with this 5v4, sending a ton of damage out. Huge comet comes out. Ash does look like the target, does end up dying to the Warrant. They do have a scream for this, but I don't know if I'd be screaming. They're trying to run down Maggie, but Maggie just peels out. And this is going to be kind of tough. Selly's going to be pulling up here. Big fear out, going to run down Verena. Yep.
Yeah, before she can get her LB.
Yeah, Tellin, no LB or no guard for this. Might just pop that YOLO scream and dip, honestly. Nah, he's just going to hold it. Ends up going down. And this is a tough spot for the Monk here. They do get the cover off for this, but going to try to live and maybe get a counter send on something. But this snowball is getting out of control. Selly does pop LB. Tellin is going to be popping up here to maybe get a scream off, but holy moly, man. No guard for Isa. Goon does end up going up here to buy a little bit of time, dropping right down on Selly, but it doesn't matter. They do get a scream on Selly, so they might end up getting this kill. They do end up getting the kill. And Alma's caught in the back here, but he's kind of a live lord, dude. He's just going to double dash out.
Yep.
Yep. And good job stopping that. Yeah. So they stopped the bleeding a little bit, but it just does not feel good. Alma does have LB too, so they're probably going to wait. Oh, they're opting to rat Alma here in Oasis. Which is never, I don't know. Pops guard, big Ren into it. Dude, Alma's so hard to kill. Yeah, he just gets out. So,
Reaper.
Yeah, that's Alma on Reaper. So we do have a lot of damage being sent out on Fiona. Cover does end up going out here. They do have Paladin LB for this, but I don't know, man. I think what's going to happen is they're going to pop Paladin LB. We're going to see a Fear. Actually, that's exactly what happens here. Fear goes out. They're going to try to focus something down here, especially with no cover. A lot of damage being sent, not a ton of kills. I think they're going to run down Ash here. Actually, Selly, counter-sending Selly. Might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to try to peel out, although they do lock him down. Bjorna sends that LB. Does end up getting that kill on Maggie, but does get traded. Very unfortunate there. Running down Isa in the back here. Going to try to get a little bit of that LB juice. But Tellin is in a lot of trouble. No guard for Verena. Tries the backflip out here. They're probably just going to run him down. No guard for Isa either. Heads up play for Isa. They're not stealing that pot. Good for them. Verena does end up getting out.
It's like the
and shields.
Yeah. I was talking about earlier.
The old steamroll with the shields. Paid actor. That's crazy. Okay. So yeah, you know, almost the whole team's juiced up here. They do have some LBs to work with for Team Australia, but again, they're getting counter sent so hard, it just does not feel good. They do end up getting Ash crazy with the cover there on the Astro, but just ends up going down for a big scream from Tellin, but I don't know if it's going to matter that much. They did try to set up that Scream and Dragoon dunk there, just did not end up panning out, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, Picto LB is going to come out here, and they might just cheese this here, honestly. Oh, nope, they're just going to use it and get a little damage up. A lot of cleave damage going out on this. If you want to no guard on point here, going to get sent out. Yep, big damage on the Talon as well. No guard here for Verena, and I think we just dunked Verena real quick. Oh, Paladin cover does come out by a little bit of time here, but unfortunately, I think
Guard
the
goes
Paladin...
down before the pot can go off. Yep, Ash gets punished for it.
Yeah, I think the problem with that is hoping that, you know, Ash can live to LB, but there's just no chance. Isa gonna end up going down here, and that's gonna be a GG next angle. Well,
GG.
Really, really well thought. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Selly absolutely popping off here with the Dark Knight, dude. Just being able to kind of play for free. Did end up dying a couple times, but I mean, just letting him do his thing and snowballing behind him feels amazing. On the flip side of that, when you got a Dark Knight and you guys are getting, you know, rolled, holy moly, does not feel good. Oh, we got our first base side tonight.
Base side, let's go.
Going babe side, let's go.
Base side. Nice. One up for a loss. They won.
Yep. We got one for Rancheros here. Well fought though. I thought they did a pretty good job. I thought Australia did a pretty good job trying to combo their LBs there, like I said, with the Warrior Scream and the Dragoon LB. I think that would have been huge. They ended up getting a ton of cleave on it anyway, but didn't quite get the timing there. But unfortunately, when you're on the back foot like that, even something like that, you're spending both those LBs just to kind of, you know, stall the inevitable. Just kind of does feel bad. Speaking of Bayside, you recently went to Florida, huh?
Yeah, Florida. Yeah. See family.
What's up with that? Oh, you got family out there.
Yeah.
I heard you ate a gator. Is that true?
No, that wasn't me. That was
Shoeburger.
Shoeburger. Yeah, Shoeburger.
Yeah.
Eating gators in Florida.
That's metal.
Crazy.
California, we have some similarities with Florida. The only way you're going to catch me out in Florida, the one thing about Florida is it's legal to own a raccoon.
It is.
If you know anything about me, bro, I love raccoons. I would move to Florida to just adopt some raccoons, and I would die the happiest man alive. I swear. I would be amazing. Okay. So a similar story here. I think we're just gonna see Selly. Selly actually kind of just chilled on point there. Didn't immediately plunge something off the rip. So we'll kind of see if they end up opting for the same thing. We do see Ash swapping over from Paladin to Sam. So opting for a little bit more damage. Their covers were good, but unfortunately, it's just one of those things. There was so much damage going out that it kind of just feels bad. Okay, both teams opting for mats here. Let's go 1v1. Let's go 5v5. Ash diving Maggie in the back here, taking a ton of damage. Talon does take a ton of cleave for Team Australia here, so that feels bad. No guard for Talon. Gonna get sent out, and he is immediately dead. No MP for Verena, so I think they're just gonna try to run this down. Pot's gonna be up here in a little bit. You see Nobi running him down a little bit. Selly as well. But they are gonna get this Pot here in the back. They swap a little bit of damage onto Nobi, but Selly kind of stuck out there on the front lines. Does end up opting to get backed. And a little bit of trouble. Big Comet comes out. They're just going to juice Selly. Ash, a lot of trouble here. Yeah, no MP, no guard. Yeah, I think they just run this down.
Is he able to
get? They can. Oh, he ends up getting the Pot. They do counter send Tamari a little bit, which is good. If one person's getting ran down, you see 3 people heading over there, try to get a counter send kill, but Nobi as well, taking quite a bit of damage here. No MP for this. Gonna try to get that Pot. Gets bloated back. This could be devastating with the Rend. Yep, gonna be stuck for that full stun duration. Ends up getting the Pot, but look at that. They just counter send that White Mage, and Isaac goes down. Okay.
Fiora does have their Monk LB.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to see them spin on something.
Oh, they send it?
They do. They send it on Selly here.
They're able to
but immediately go down. Yeah. The old Monk LB and die. Classic. Tamari holding on to that Scholar LB. No guard for her here. They're opting to fall back a little bit. Nobi's kind of caught out to dry here on point, but should be chilling. Psyche is not chilling. They're going to try to get that counter kill on Ash. Ash, no guard for this. Does get cracked. But he is peeling. Oh, never mind. He does end up going down. Verena goes up. Unfortunately, Warchi there with the Dragoon LB does not get a ton of cleave on that. Does kind of feel bad there. And they're just going to run him down after. No guard for this either. Going to try to backflip out possibly. Nope, not even. Selly popping that LB with the Reaper Fear to lock Verena down. And we're just going to dunk Fiona here on point if we can. Big frost gun out of Talon though to try to stop some of that damage, but they end up going. Fiona ends up going down anyway. And Ash,
some cheating hitters.
Yeah, we popped the LB, but unfortunate we get the one kill. Let's go. All right. Just gonna run down Ash though. Is trying to take that speed lane here. Alma's gonna run him down though. Never mind. Opposite, just go back to point. Why not? Get that 50 prog real quick.
Yes.
Talon cracked on point. Always a rough spot here. No pot for them yet. Does die to the crest as well. And this is rough if you're Ash here. Just holding it down on point for now. No LB, no nothing. Good amount of damage going out on Alma here, but he's just going to dash right out. And yeah, they actually did a really good job kind of stopping the bleeding here, but that fear absolutely devastating. Going to take down Ash, yep. And Fiona coming up on LB, probably going to be the next target. Does pop row, but getting locked down. They do get the row off though. No guard for this, no pot. They're just going to run him down. Yep, they can't let that LB go out. Aizen needs to live for this LB. Hopefully get a big beam off, but I think we're just going to have to concede this 50 for now. But they are going into Dragoon, Monk, and White Mage LB, so we'll see how this goes. They've actually been doing a really good job with the Monk LBs, even though they die, so they might not even need to combo with anything, but a beam and oh my god, Aizen just gets absolutely deleted after that beam. Holy moly. Talon taking a ton of damage, no guard on point, Ash taking a ton of damage in the back, and this is not looking
Might be
great.
GG's.
This might be a GG next angle. Fiona does get that row off, but just gonna die with LB. And Verena stuck on point here. And oh my god, the feared off into dying.
Yeah, that's classic.
And that was honestly, they did a pretty good job there stopping the 50. Yeah, so that's gonna be going to the Rancheros. I think it was a little better with the Sam, I'm gonna be honest. Just getting a little bit more damage out there. They didn't confirm a ton of kills, but I think personally, I would rather just run the Sam into that and just hope for that big Zanny. He ended up getting one, and then a ton of cleave on the other. You know, you get a couple or few people on that Zanny could really spin that map, but
yeah, the unfortunate thing about
it do be like that.
If you're like playing a team that knows what they're doing, they're really good at tracking. You know, you're cheating. It feels impossible to get your LB off sometimes.
Yeah. No, it can be tough, especially the higher level you go.
Yeah.
You know, the less and less cheating hitters there are. That being said, though, with a lot of these comps and how much AOE is out, unintentionally hitting cheating, you know, that does happen. But well fought from Team Australia. Ash, thank you so much for coming out, bro.
Yeah, great gameplay.
And,
that was a debut for his team, I believe, Team Australia. So
yeah,
got a chance to get a taste of tourneys, so that's good.
Yeah, and we'd love to see that. You know, we love just bringing more people in. But I'm expecting them to keep that team name, because now I know I can't have them switch that.
And I think
I can't.
It's Lost. Has they played in other tournaments before? Lost Ranchos? It might be a debut for them, at least for our tournament.
It's a slight name change. That's like a pickup team almost. Pickup team with very familiar faces. You got Tomo and friends. I call it Tomo and friends.
Right.
So yeah, quite a few. They got Nobi hopping back in there today, so good to see him. But yeah, man, well fought from them. But again, you know, seeing a little bit different comps. But dude, that Dark Knight can be super oppressive. So fun to watch. Okay, so coming up, we are rolling right into Prophecy Star versus Buzzy 1-1-1-1-1-1. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a different thing here. I need to switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna join and give you the captain's quarters perspective PvP. So I would be in the party, but you guys are gonna still be here in the comms.
Holy, let's go. We're kidding.
Yo.
I'm gonna
Oh
pass
my
B
God.
to you.
All right. Can you give it to Yana? Make him use
Okay.
Okay.
Give it to Yana, dude. Okay, so in a turn of events here, we're getting that Prophecy Star POV. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna be an uphill battle for Prophecy Star. That Buzzy team came out absolutely popping off.
Yeah, they popped off.
As expected. Buzzy, my goat, man. Yeah, so we'll kind of see how this goes. Not sure who Prophecy's running with today. So I'll be interested to see.
Yeah, I'll put up a new PF.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Invite my boys. This ace is black.
Ace is black. Let's go. Pull up. I know you've been doing tryouts for that, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get some people in.
Yeah.
You know, the problem right now I've noticed with CC is, the player pool is kind of tough, which is why I love bringing in more and more potential, players that'll stick with it, because it seems like everybody is either on a team or their team is, soft retired, taking a break. And so if you're trying to make a new team, it can be kind of tough. Even just getting, filling, just filling out a roster, trying to get more than, trying to get that 6th or 7th member can be kind of tough right now. So I'm hoping with the potential CCRC coming up, we got FanFest and all that, hopefully bring some, returning players back. I have seen quite a bit of returning players, speaking of, with Final Boss pulling up in that last Gibson tournament. So,
Yeah, that's right.
So that was kind of cool, seeing some older teams kind of come back a little bit. But yeah, it seems it's kind of tough, filling out a roster here. Who you been playing with, Yana? You just been just doing only Chads and that's about it?
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've also just been playing some other games recently too.
Oh, you're cheating. What are you playing?
I've been playing Overwatch a lot, actually.
Oh my!
Dude,
You're so toxic.
I know, dude.
Holy moly!
So over.
That's
freaking
crazy.
Overwatch. What's happening?
I can't believe that, dude. What's your main?
I mean, normally I play either support or DPS.
You on support? That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, support's actually really fun in that game. But yeah.
Yeah, I was McCreer feed back in the day.
Did you play Bastion, right? Is that what you
Yeah.
played?
Oh yeah. We were just talking about this, dude. I'm terrible at that game, bro. Bastion. I play Bastion and Draco.
Yeah,
your
Draco.
teammate.
Yeah, because Draco, he was into that game for a little bit.
He's super into that game, dude. And he was like, bro, we'll play a couple quick matches and you're ready for ranked. Bro, I hop into ranked off the rip and chat was just flaming me, bro. And there's no comeback. Because it's so true. I am terrible at this game. I need to uninstall this game. I took chat's advice, immediately uninstalled this game, bro, because I just griefed.
Games with going from Final Fantasy, you don't have you can't talk shit during a PvP match. You can mark ignore, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's all
you
you're
hop
getting.
into Counter-Strike League where people are just flaming each other. It's dude.
And look, I'm all for the flaming. I really am. I truly believe that. I wish we had in-game chat. To hype, more importantly, to hype your team up and maybe give a little bit of potential plays you can actually come up with some strategies would be sick, rather than just using quick chat. But yeah, with that Overwatch, I used to play all the time and I used to be one of those guys, bro. I'd flame in chat. But dude, I pulled up after 6 years, and let me tell you, dude, I was washed. And they were 100% right. There was no clapback from me. I was just like, bro, you're so right. I am terrible at this game. I will uninstall this game after this match. I promise you, bro.
Dude, I don't think they'll ever do it, but if they added just a regular chat to CC, that'd be amazing.
I think it would be amazing. I know. It'd
definitely be a little bit toxic, but it'd be.
You got some toxicity. You're gonna have some bad seeds.
Content.
But it would be, I think in general, it would bring the community together more than it would tear us apart. I truly believe that. We could all hate on something collectively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Maybe if we just did. I don't know. I don't know, man. Knowing what I know about the community, I don't know if we're ready for that. There's too much responsibility. There's too much power, bro. I think it'd be sick though.
I'm gonna have you
okay.
fill in for one if you want. For this one, we just need one. Seems like one of our players. I just noticed.
Holy moly!
Wait, you want me to fill?
Yeah, jump in and sneak one.
Yeah, if you want to hop in, or we can throw it out to chat. See if anybody in chat.
yeah, maybe.
wants to hop in.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just throw it in chat.
Yeah, come on. Does anybody want to hop in? Quick few matches. Come on.
I know Tamari absolutely wants.
Tamari is, dude. She's crazy for the matches, bro. Tamari, hop in. Come on.
I'll just give one person.
Yeah, just one person. Anybody want to hop in? Open that party finders.
I'll
1111.
Just give me a tell. Whoever wants to do it, I'll invite.
Yeah, come on. We'll give them a sec here. If not,
then we'll move on.
Yeah.
See Trinity over there.
Trin, hop in, dude. Come on. I know you want to play. But yeah, if not, we'll throw Jan in there. I will solo this, and you guys are just gonna. There we go. Tamari, hop in. Let's go. That's my girl. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we're chilling. Okay. So,
let me find
Tamari,
her.
hop on that, dude. This is the time right now. Hop on that black mage. Come on. Show the world what you've been cooking up in the lab lately. Last time I played with Tamari on black mage, bro, she absolutely carried. It was like 50 kills. She got like 50 kills in the game, I swear to God. Like 10 million damage. It was absolutely insane. 5-minute game, 10 million damage. It was absolutely insane. 50 kills. Okay, yep. So, yeah. As soon as is there a VC for this team? No.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, it'll still be here.
Nah, Tamari, I'm the VC, dude. I'll be doing the call outs for you. I got you. They'll never know.
I'll do some in game.
Okay, so we are pulling it for Prophecy Star. Ace is black. We got Tamari on the fill. Prophecy Star with the Samurai. Guinevere with the Machinist. Oh, God. I'm going to say Chul. Chul on the Dark Knight. And Telios on the Sage. Now, Prophecy, have you guys been playing? You guys been you've been running with this team for a bit? Yeah,
a little bit. Not. It's like scheduling, getting everybody together is the thing. So we're really just getting a chance right now. Get some practice in.
Yeah, just YOLO send it. I get it. Dude, it's hard, man. You got to get 10 people, the same schedule. To block out a couple hours. So it can be tough. Okay, so they're going to be running into Buzzy Wuzzy, Pecora, Tomo, Ice. Let's go. Ice, dude. Oh, my God. And Mountain Boo. Okay. Ice opting for the Machinist here. My Ninja Goat. The true Ninja Goat. Hopping on that Machinist. Dude, Machinist is so much fun to play. I'm terrible at it, but dude, it is so much fun to play. Casuals only, though. It is not scrim ready. I'll tell you that right now. It is not scrim ready. Okay.
Let's see. Clockwork.
So, yep, hopping into Clockwork. Similar story with Buzzy. I think I'm expecting them just to go off the rip. Just pick something and run it down. Switching the comp up a little bit. Buzzy Wuzzy on the old Sage. Dude, Sage is kind of crazy still. I see some crazy numbers out of Sage. But we'll kind of see how this goes. Strong front line with really, really good back line. This is going to be kind of tough here. They do, for Aces Black, at least have a Dark Knight to take some of that damage off of Prophecy on the old Sam, but I'm going to be honest with you, off the rip, dude, I'm sending Sam 100% of the time. If there's no cover, dude, I'm sending Sam 100% of the time.
Yeah, Sam or even Machinist, if they're out of position, just
off the rip. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I'm expecting a huge rend out of Tomo. 5 rend on mats. Let's go.
5 mats.
Okay, so Aces Black opting to go wall here. They hop right onto Chul. Absolutely delete the Dark Knight. Tons of cleave goes out onto that Machinist. Prophecy Star taking a ton of damage here as well. Big rend out on them. Guinevere going down for sure. Gonna clean up Telios, and Tamari is just gonna run back here. They are gonna rat Tamari though, 100%. She does get the pot though. Okay, so they opt to just let Tamari live. Streamer privilege, am I right? They let Tamari live, and then they get this. They're gonna get this 50 break probably.
Yeah.
And kind of what we expected. Just picking something, running it down. So much cleave is going out. Just absolutely deleting Chul on cooldown. Prophecy probably going to be next here. No guard. Does guard that Bloda, but they're just going to stick on him. Yep. And that was it for him. And then similar story. Just going to run down whatever's closest here. Telios taking a ton of damage. The problem here is they're having a really hard time counter sending, and that is pretty much just going to be GG right there.
That's going to be GG?
That is going to be a GG next angle with the 116. 116. Ice.
Loop, 0 damage taken.
0 damage taken, 0 health restored for Ice. Okay. Kind of what we talked about though. I mean, dude. Just absolutely plunge and dunk.
So semifinals, so these are going to be best of 5, is that right?
These are going to be best of 5, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's rolling for the next map. It looks like we get Bayside.
Come on. Okay, so what do you think Black Aces has to do there to kind of mitigate some of that?
Ooh, I mean, both of these teams, they just have, really great damage sink and offensive pressure. So yeah. I think it might be just a little bit. I don't know, man.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it's insurmountable, is what you're saying. You're saying there's no hope, is what you're saying.
There's no hope.
That's crazy, bro. He's literally here in chat. I can't believe it. I think, yeah, the big thing was, like you said, the damage sink is crazy, bro. I mean, they just get absolutely, deleted. So I think pre-guard is going to be huge. And then the only other thing is trying to mitigate some of that cleave. Because there's they send one target and like 3 people are getting cleaved down, at 50%.
Yeah.
So it just makes that cleanup a little too accessible. So we'll see how this goes. But unlike you, I think there's a chance here. There's some hope for them to.
Well, there's always a chance.
There's not. You didn't make it sound like that, bro.
There's always a chance.
You didn't make it sound like that, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, my goal for them, get damage out on everybody, and then because but it's just so hard when you're getting rolled like that to counter send. Can be tough. I've had my fair share of rollings, as I'm sure you have as well.
Oh yeah.
You know exactly how hard it can be. So we do see Chul hopping off of the Dark Knight and opting for the Bard, and then we also see Prophecy Star swapping off that Sam, going for some warrior action. Yeah.
All right.
I think it'll help a little bit, just because, dude. I mean, they just Chul on cooldown, man. Just dunking them. Telios here hitting the paint. Let's go. What's your paint tier list? I'm sorry, black is number 1, pink is number 2. You can't change my mind.
Honestly, yeah. I don't even know where's. Let's see.
Right, there's black. Buzzy Wuzzy going right on in. They do just immediately dive onto Guinevere. That is.
Immediately go.
I lost my train of thought there.
Yeah,
Telios taking a ton of damage here. No guard for this. They are getting a little counter damage sent out here. Just not enough. Chul will be next. Actually, never mind. They're opting to run down props to start here. Gonna try to run to that pot. They do end up getting it, but they're just gonna stick on them. Bloated. Oh, Prophecy getting that Bloated. Actually, they decide to just get the 50 touch.
Yeah.
Prioritizing the point prog rather than just run people down. So good to see there. Prophecy Star coming from Mats. They just delete Guinevere, dude. That damage sink is absolutely crazy. No Purify for Chul, no guard, no nothing. Gonna get run down. No, they're just letting people live. Bless them. God bless them. Prophecy Star going on the point here. No guard for this. Is gonna get deleted. And I think they Telios gonna have to cycle point here. Chul in a lot of trouble, taking a ton of damage before they get on. Double kill there. And that's gonna be a GG next. 120.
GG, lessons learned.
Amari, no damage taken. The Venmo has been sent. The PayPal has been received. Okay.
Need more practice scrims on Fight Night Friday.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you're pulling up to, you know, it's Buzzy.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true. They're the #1 team, so it's all good.
bro,
Something to learn.
we scrim 3 to 5 days a week sometimes, and we play Buzzy's team. It looks exactly like that.
Right.
So do not, I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Right. I would love to get more scrims because that way you learn.
Oh yeah, best of 3, best of 5, right? Best of 5. Oh, 6, 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. One more.
Yeah, we got one more here.
Yeah, because I automatically semifinals. We did place like I think last time, so it kind of put me in semifinals on automatic. Log in there, but it's random. So best of 5. Let's see what we can do.
All right.
We can come back.
Yep, the reverse sweep.
Dude, the reverse sweep is always on the table. Let's go. Okay, so what did we not play today? We've gotten everything, right? I think we played everything.
We played everything.
All right, let's see what's up here.
Putting the party finder back up. It's like.
Ain't no way you pulled party. Oh no.
Well, it's because you have to end it anyways. But yeah.
Hey, thanks for the red edge. Let's go.
Ash, thanks for coming on, man. GG's today. What time is it over in Australia? I'm gonna look that up. Dude, God bless any person who plays outside of. Dude, I can't even keep up with
must
East.
be insane.
Bro, I could never, dude. I absolutely could never. I got Southern California privilege with my 20 ping, dude. I could never.
Okay, so we're gonna jump back in. Let me see. I think we jumped out too soon.
All right, let's see what time it is over there, dude. I'm actually very curious.
Let's see one more. We just need
okay, so it is tomorrow, and it's almost noon. Damn.
Damn, yeah.
Oh, morning game.
So yeah, I guess
game
about 12-hour difference.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, well.
yeah, let's see if we can get a.
Dude, what's the ping? It's got to be like 120, 150, right?
Yeah, it's probably whatever like us to Japan is.
Dude, oh my god. Even with my VPN, dude, my JP ping is. I'm not good enough.
Like 100, like 120.
Yeah, it's like 120. 120 with Proton. I can't hang over there with superior ping, bro. Let alone ping diff. There's just no way, bro. Every time I go over there and play ranked, dude. Hey, what's crazy about JP? They actually use quick chat as it's intended. That's what's crazy. Imagine actually using those to fill your team into what's actually happening instead of sarcasm.
It looks like we're missing one on Prophecy Stars side.
Yeah, we're just getting a replacement fill. We're all good now?
Oh, there we go. We got
Ready
a
to
fill.
go?
Nice.
Frasia coming in on the monk. All right.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
So let's see here.
Do we roll? What's happening?
Yeah, you got to roll here.
Random 6. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh wait, we already did a baseline. Roll it again. Come on.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
All right. Let's go. I love VH. It's probably my second favorite map. Honestly,
Yeah, VH is fun.
I think Palystra and VH are my top 2. Palystra, VH, and then Clocktown. That's probably my big 3.
Yeah, same honestly. Actually,
Baseline's growing on me though.
Bombs and Volcanic can be pretty fun sometimes.
Yeah, especially as Ninja, you know, you get some stuns. But dude, if you're caught too far up and you can't get back because some of those bombs are going off, it feels really bad. Yeah. And you're just, this is my life now. I'm stuck here. Okay, so, dude, rolling Monk into this, gonna be tough. So we see Buzzy 11111 opting for the same comp here. And yeah, so swapping out Tamari for the Monk here. Gonna be tough. I think off the rip. What do you think about that? What do you think? Who do you send here if you're Buzzy 1-on-1? They can kill anything whenever they want.
I mean, off the rip? Warrior, probably. They have no, like Astro or White Mage to support them with heals directly.
Yeah, true sustain.
I mean, honestly, you can probably send anyone. Their team's pretty squishy, like Summoner, Machinist, Warrior. I think any of those are really good, and just pick something and kill it.
I agree. I think they're just gonna pick whatever's most accessible. Whatever everybody can hit is just gonna get deleted. Okay, Pecora pressing W, plunges right on in here. A ton of cleave damage. Oh, this is not good. Prop's seen a lot of damage. Oh no. And they're just gonna run down the Monk. Holy. That is cleave that I was kind of talking about too. Especially for a lot of the mid-core teams, newer teams. Try not to clump up like that. They got stuck in that one hallway, and that's pretty much 50 for free. Okay, so we have people popping down here. We do see Guinevere trying to stop point a little bit here, getting absolutely deleted here. Pecora ends up running him down. Mountain Boot gets the kill. We got 2 people on point. Monk not in row. Oh, never mind. Does get that row off. Yeah, huge row. Ends up going down, but Prophecy gets killed as well, and we're just gonna run down Chul. And gonna bully Telios off. Freya gonna try to hop on here if they can. Gets immediately bloated off. They've played that game before. And what's unfortunate about that, takes so much damage just to get to point to try to stop and just immediately die. And that's gonna be a GG.
That's gonna be GG.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I think again, you know, that's that 4 kill into that instant 5 kill, just from that cleave stuck in that hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty much that was game. From there. But all right.
Yeah, Buzzy's team will be going on to the finals.
Yeah, congratulations.
Finals are up next. It's with Valiant and Los Rancheros.
All right. Okay, this Valiant's one, Valiant's Rancheros is gonna be a good set. I'll be interested to see if if Valiant opts for the same comp with Fat Cat on Monk. That'd be fun to watch. I really do like watching Monk play, and Fat Cat can play quite the Monk. So I would like to see that. I don't think there's gonna be much swap from Rancheros though. I think that's the comp they've decided to run with today, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we gotta pull it up. We gotta make another.
Yeah, I'm putting PF back up in a second. All right.
Thanks.
Val versus tacos, bro. I could go for some tacos right now. I'm gonna be honest. Do you think tacos are superior to
what,
quesadillas?
Or quesadillas? I mean, I like tacos best. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah. You don't? What do you like?
Dude, a good chicken quesadilla might be my it's so much easier for me.
I do make quesadillas on the occasion.
Bro, I make quesadillas on the reg, dude.
It's just so easy.
All my chicken, just so much protein. Just throw a bunch of that in there. Get a nice little low carb tortilla, and then just some cheese, man. Easy. With a little avocado, get my cheese and my avocado for some natty fats, and dude, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay.
You must have a lot of good Mexican food, right, in LA?
Yeah. Yep. A lot of good. That's probably dude, Mexican might be my favorite. It's Mexican or Mediterranean. Those are my 2 absolute go-tos. If I want to eat, because you can always have something you can find something relatively clean. But sushi's huge out here as well. A lot of good sushi. You love Valorant. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Nobi, Valorant player, huh? Let's go. I need nobody to carry me in Valorant, dude.
I tried playing Valorant once. I was so ass at it, bro.
I'm not a shooter, dude.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Those games are just my days of those are over. I used to play those a ton back in college, bro. I was just a big FPS guy, and then I don't have the touch anymore, man. I need to start working on my aim practice. You ever seen those? You ever seen those aim practice games?
Yeah, like was it like Aim Labs?
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to start cooking in the lab a little bit, dude. Because I've
used those a little bit. They actually do help, but you just gotta kind of be consistent with it.
Like, come on. How can we don't have the time? I barely have the time to play the game.
I know, that's what I'm saying,
practice, man. I don't have the time anymore. Okay. All right, so we are seeing same comp coming out of Rancheros, and we are seeing a little bit different. We're seeing a little bit different for Valiance as well. We got Oswald, but we're seeing Udoku on Reaper, and so that'll be good. Dude, Reaper v Reaper. It'll be interesting to see the lockdowns here. Dude, I think Reaper Fear is so good.
It is.
Oh my god, dude. As soon as I hear Fear grow out, bro, just dunk whatever. It's one of my favorite abilities in the game. Nothing more frustrating than pulling up Reaper in solo queue, though, and then not having people follow up on your Fear. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be interested to see how these two teams decide to open this. I want to see plunge for plunge. Like, let's just get in there, Pepsi. Plunge for plunge. Here we go. Okay. So, running right in. So, Selly plunging Sir Oswald here. No crack on him, though. Alma taking a ton of damage. Gonna die for it. Dies before the dash out. A lot of cleave going out for on Valiance, but it doesn't even matter. Sir Oswald pulls back a little bit. They are counter sending Selly here. Does get the speed lane. Gonna try to get this pot, but they're opting just to run him down a little bit. They're sending 3 on him. I think they've committed so much that I think we have to get this kill at this point. Maggie in the back trying to juice them. They do end up running down Selly, and Alana just pushing point for free. Maggie in a lot of trouble. Fear goes out on him, and that is going to be an instant death there. Ama trying to stop point a little bit. Dashes back out. Going to try to peel and dip. And then Valiance, dude, again.
Heals go out, yeah.
With the shield on the snowball side. Come on. 5-man shield there. So yeah, this is gonna be tough. They do have Reaper Fear, but Rhiannon here gonna be popping that Black Mage LB and just absolutely dunking whatever comes on point. No guard for Alana. They do send the Fear out on him. I'm gonna try to get this kill. Big cover out of Sir Oswald. He is not having any of that. Big counter send onto Nobi too. Nobi ends up going down as well before they can get their LB off. Or live to LB rather. They're running down Ama here in the back. Tamari, no guard for this. Selly getting dunked on here on point. They're kind of splitting damage. Bepsi does pop their Dark Knight LB. Selly cracked on point, which just does not feel good. Does get juiced up by Maggie and is able to dip. So they immediately swap back onto Tamari here. And this is going to be rough. Probably just going to get run down, yep. And they do have some LBs to work with, Rancheros. They do pop the Astro LB, and they should be popping that Dark Knight LB here. If things go sour. Udoku in a lot of trouble here. Gonna try to dash out. Rinian in a lot of trouble as well. So they do actually end up kicking them back off point a little bit to stabilize. And you do see Sir Oswald popping their Paladin LB as well. So very, very good job for holding off that GG there. Yeah, sure. They do have a Reaper Fear to work with. That being said, they're probably going to be going into Scholar and Reaper from from Valiance as well. Immediate plunge onto Sir Oswald. They lock him down with the Fear. Radiant too. Double kill for Ranchero. So awesome play there. That was a huge Reaper Fear. Reaper Fear and Cleave. They might actually get a 50 touch here. So quite the clapback here. Udoku just throwing out a little damage here. Gonna dash out. Heat Wave though. What do you do here? Do you get the guaranteed 50? And skip Oasis? Oh, they do get the 50, okay. Okay, tons of damage going out into Selly. No guard for this. Plunging Alana in the back here. Does end up going down, though. It's going to be kind of rough there for him. They do still have a lot of counter damage going out. A lot of Valiant's getting cleaved there. But able to kick everybody off. Nobody's caught in the back here. Going to go down for sure. And you see Tamari trying to get up to point here, but I think this is a peel back and dip angle.
Yeah. Full regroup angle.
Yeah. But good job touching 50, especially after, you know, that the Reaper Fear double kill there was huge, allowing them to get to that 50. Although Tamari getting caught here, no guard for this. Crest goes out on him. They get cracked. Alma with the fear to kind of peel a little bit. Tamari still ends up going down. They do get the kill on Sir Oswald though. But they do have a Reaper Fear coming up here. So I'll be in. Oh, Odoku, never mind. Ends up going down before he can use that. And the big suck is out. Selly taking a ton of damage. Probably gonna end up going down. Yep. And then it's between Ama and Nobi. Looks like they're trying to send Ama here. Nobi's just trying to slowly push point. But yeah, he dashes out. But man, this is rough. They do have Picto LB for Rancheros, and they do. Selly will be coming back with Dark Knight LB. But we got Paladin LB and that Fear still to lock down something, get that guaranteed kill. They do end up spending that Fear, going for Nobi before you can get that LB off. And Crest goes out on Ama. Ama no guard, gonna dash out here. Yep. But yeah, Rin gonna probably hop off point here, start popping that LB. We're gonna see a lot of damage coming out. Selly popping LB as well for Rancheros. They have and Scholar LB. So double LB in here. Selly's taking a ton of damage here. They're just gonna try to keep him low. And oh, he does get a huge re-up though. And they are able to get the kill onto Bepsi. So they spent 3 LBs there and end up getting a kill. They are able to run off Selly though. I think Selly's gonna die for this.
Oh, it might go down,
yeah. But good job there. I mean, they did have to spend quite a few LBs, but at least able to push point a little bit. Nobi on point, no guard, does get cracked. Alana, same story, no guard here, gonna try to get out. Ama gonna dash right off here. He's not lingering unless he does dash, yep. Hitting that pot. And big fear coming out of Odoku, gonna send it on Nobi here, yep. And that might be GG, yep. Tamari and Ama just a little far off from the point there. But very good job. You know, that snowballed out of control, you know, to the 98-4.
Yeah, they were able to recover and send it back to their 50.
Yeah, get back to 50 there. That was actually really well played. But dude, both teams, Reaper Fears, tons of confirmed kills on those, which is what you want to see. I mean, that's how it should be. Sometimes it's just not that way though. You know, you send that Reaper Fear and the thing doesn't die and you just feel terrible. Pulling back to Volcanic Heart.
Sir.
All right. Let's see here. I don't think... Yeah, I think that both teams are just going to run these comps. They've been working pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Reaper Fears were absolutely insane for both sides. And then... I mean, it's Buzzy, so it's Buzzy's team. So their kill targets were crazy. You know, anything that was in range that had LB or was coming up on an LB, just instantly deleted. Okay.
Right.
What do you think about Scholar Astro as the 2 greens? What do you think?
I mean, I think they complement each other fairly well. Like, I think earlier we saw like a Scholar Sage, which is a little bit more difficult just to keep people up on general, but you get like the mitigation, the shields from Scholar, plus the, you know, burst healing from Astro. Yeah. So I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like Scholar a lot right now in a lot of comps, but I think Scholar and Paladin together with the double crack is pretty cracked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, dude. So in my perfect world, I would love to run both of those. But okay, here we go, right back at it. Selly just pressing W. Playing a little bit of wall game here. Odoku does throw out a little bit of damage onto them. Bepsi hops right on in. Tons of damage going out on Selly. I think they're just going to stay on him here. No guard. Does get cracked. probably going to go down for this, yep. And not a ton of counter damage was being sent out. Alma kind of stuck here as well. No guard. Going to try to dash out, hopefully. Does dash out. Gets stopped by the wall, though. Looking pretty healthy, though. Although they're sending 2 to rat him down here, so I don't know. He's really struggling with MP. Dude, right through the wall for the pot. That was crazy. They spent a lot of resources on him, though, so I think they're just going to run him down, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it got to the point where you just kind of have to. A ton of damage coming out on Sir Oswald here, but he's peeling back to the team. They dunk Nobi. No pot for Nobi. This is going to be rough. Maggie's doing a good job juicing him up a little bit. And they opt to let him go back. Never mind. Sir Oswald said, not in my house, dude. I'm running you down. And, dude, they're doing such a good job on not letting people go back in pot. Just sending 2.
It's pretty rough stagger.
Yeah. Selly also ends up going down here. Yeah. And this is not looking good. They do have, and what's even worse, they got the Doku Fear, so he ends up popping that, sending out on Tamari here. Alma getting cleaved down a ton. No guard, does get cracked. But Maggie's been doing a really good job trying to keep them alive. Unfortunately, there's just so much damage going out that there's not much you can do. Duncan Tamari here in spawn. And they're just breaking 50 for free. And this is one of those ones that's so hard because you can't even get to point because you're getting farmed at a base, and so you just have to let them break and push. It just feels terrible.
Rancheros are coming back with a lot of LBs, so maybe might be able to make something happen.
It might be similar to last game. Once those LBs come out, you start to see a little bit of a clapback. Big fear out of Alma. They're opting to send Alana, but not a whole lot of damage ends up going out on them. They just dash out, they're chilling, or they just leave, they're chilling. Maggie getting dunked on here, ends up going down. They still have Scholar and Picto LB, so they might end up sending his Picto LB here in the corner. But unfortunately, this just feels bad. Tamara's trying to hold down point, gets instantly feared, deleted. Telly on point, deleted. And then Alma trying to stop, immediately goes down. Nobi does pop that Picto LB, but it just does not matter. Maggie's gonna try to cycle on here, but this is one of those ones I don't even know if they're gonna be able to hop down in time. That's a GG next angle. All right.
That's 2 out of the best of 5. One more.
Yep.
We got one more coming up here.
Or clapback.
Dude. Hey, reverse sweep. Always on the table. Let's go. Dude, Alma. Insane HP restored. Dude, Reaper?
Yeah, Reaper can pop off.
Dude. That's crazy.
Dude, why do we keep rolling red sands, bro?
I don't know. We keep rolling red sands. Dude, I see Leaf in chat. Let's go, Leaf, my goat. Absolute gamer.
All right, Pala. Nice. Something.
All right, mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, what do you think Rancheros has to do to stop some of this? It's so hard because they're just getting run down.
Yeah, I think like in the last game, we saw an early game pick, and then it was just really hard to stabilize and have just a clean, 5v5 fight again.
Yeah, I agree.
Oswald, like the really good teams are just able to keep up such consistent pressure.
Yeah, and that's what's scary too about these really good teams is even in that man. So they have the man advantage. Valiant's with the 5 versus Rancheros 4. Even if they're in a disadvantage, those really good teams can still keep up that offensive pressure, which is just it's just so hard.
Get a pick.
Yeah, and just even the playing field a little bit. And then on top of that, Valiant's being able to go and just refusing to let people leave and pot has been huge, because it just perpetuates that man advantage, and then on top of that, the stagger. So it never feels like a 5v5 fair fight. So it's tough, man. It is really, really tough. You got the crack, you got the double crack, you got the lockdown on fear, and then you just have Rin in the back just dumping damage.
Yeah.
So it's tough. It is tough. I thought they did a good job though, but yeah, just it seems like trying to live to LBs, and that's kind of the turning point is for Rancheros is just getting to LBs and then hopefully trying to stop that snowball of some of those. But all right, here we go. We're right back at it. Bepsi pushing up, Selly falling back. Holy moly, Valiance is just pressing W here. They do not care. throwing some damage out onto Tamari. Selly immediately pops onto Rin here. Bepsi taking a ton of damage as well. A lot of cleave coming out. Selly might be in a little bit of trouble here. Huge heal of Oswald with a big cover. And Selly might go down for this if he can't get that pot. Doesn't end up getting that pot, so that's huge. But you see Bepsi just running him down. Selly with a double pot though, so Bepsi might be in a little bit of trouble here. Might have overextended a tiny bit. But in all honesty, it doesn't really matter. They're getting some point prog here. And Selly's still, they're just opting to run down Selly. They do not care. Maggie doing a good job juicing him up. No guard for this. But I think we've spent so many resources, he has to go down. And what's crazy about that is they had the 5v4 advantage, and they Valiant still touches 50. And so that's kind of what we were talking about, dude. That offensive pressure, even down a man, still able to touch 50. And yeah, they are. You see Betsy and you see Oswald just running down Selly in the back here. Alana in a lot of trouble. Does get that counter sim, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. They got that 50 touch. Big Fear coming out.
Big Fear.
Yeah. Ama ends up going down. Nobi taking a ton of damage here. Yeah. No guard for this. Trying to get to that pot. They do end up getting that pot, but no MP. They're probably just going to run him down, honestly. If you double pots here, though, I don't know, dude. I think they still run him down. They are. They're opting just to run him down. A lot of counter damage going out onto Bepsi, though. Big cover, though. That's what's so hard with this Paladin, dude. Is even if you get that counter send, you get the Paladin to kind of mitigate a lot of that. Big kill onto Sir Oswald, though. That being said, tons of cleave going out on Rancheros. And end up getting that kill on Selly. No LBs to work with after Nobi pops his, goes into guard, and we see the big Dark Knight LB out of Bepsi. And dude, they've got so much point prog even in a 5v4. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so things kind of slowed down a little bit. Tamari in a little bit of trouble here. Ama does have fear though, to hop on point here and hopefully secure a kill. Tamari, nothing, stuck on point here. Big Fear coming out to try to peel some of that. They are sending it on Alana. Tamari is able to get out, but counter fear from Adoku. Not a ton of follow-up here though, but honestly, just to stop, to counter balance that Ama fear, still gonna be good. Nobi, no guard for this, is able to go back and get the pot. Gonna have to pot up. And Adoku taking a ton of damage here. I don't know if they have cover. And they're just opting to fall back a little bit. It looks like Rin is going to be caught here. Oh my god, dude, that dash. Dude, that dash range is crazy. I'm sorry. What in the world is that? So they did a really good job kind of stopping that snowball a little bit here. They are coming up with Scholar LB and Reaper and Astro, so this should be a pretty good engage here. We do see Scholar coming out for Valiance and for Rancheros as well here. Big Fear onto Rin and Alana taking a ton of damage here. Gonna try to get that follow-up kill, but Adoku with the Fear themselves trying to countersend Ama here a little bit. No guard, gonna dash out for this. Yep. And but man, they do still have Bepsi with a Dark Knight LB, but I think we're doing a little soft back here for now. Oswald might be caught here, and which might turn this into a hard back. Although he does get the pot.
Is he gonna be able to get the second?
The double pot.
Yep, he's out.
Yep, and he is out. So you're seeing a soft back from Rancheros. Never mind, dude. Bepsi is not having that, dude. He is running down Nobi. But really good stop from Valiant. So they were in a 5v3 there for a second. They were still able to kind of come back and stop this a little bit. Selly taking a ton of damage here. No guard for this. Sir Oswald is cracked, but is able to get out. Big Fear out of Ama, though. They're going to try to lock down Oswald. They do get a kill on him. But tons of cleave coming out here. Rin is absolutely dumping damage on Rancheros. Fear coming out. Fear is up for Adoku here, so they're going to try to lock down something here pretty soon. Trying to get that kill on Nobi without using it, but we might have to spend it. It does get cracked here. If we get a kill on... Oh, they do end up using that Fear. Never mind. And Ama is able to get Bepsi in the back. So unfortunate for Adoku spending that Fear and not getting a confirmed kill on that. Does kind of feel bad. Rancheros is doing a super good job stabilizing this. Getting that kill on the Doku feels good, but they are going into Paladin and Scholar LB here. Sully cracked on point. Gonna pop that LB, yep. So we have Astro LB and the Dark Knight LB going out. Oswald popping his LB as well, so they want to take this fight. And, dude, a lot of damage going out on Sully here. Bepsi as well, though. But Bepsi has enough MP. They do end up getting Tamari and then forcing Selly back to pod up a little bit. But Rancheros is doing a good job of still getting some point prog here. But Selly is going to be in a lot of trouble. Ends up going down here. Yeah. They do have Reaper Fears back up again for a Doku, so they can guarantee a kill here pretty soon. Nobi with a huge dash out, though. I thought he was dead for sure. Although Doku's opting to just go run him down, never mind, lets him live. And then Ama dipping before they can... Oh no, Maggie wasn't close enough to get on point. Dude, even fight there, though.
Yeah.
Really, really good. 7-7 on the kills. So, very, very good. Very, very even fight.
Very well played, yeah. Tight fight.
Yeah, no, that was good. And Rin absolutely popping off in the back there. Dude, it's so hard to reach them, though.
It is.
Like that is crazy. And then, dude, Adoku kind of got to play for free. That's insane, dude. Only took less than 400k. But it was just so oppressive on offense. So, very, very well fought. So that is that 3? Is that set?
That was it. They progressed on. That's the best of 3 there. Moved on to the finals. Now we'll be doing the third place team. I'll pull up the brackets here.
All right. But yeah, very, very even there. And dude, Reaper v Reaper, always fun to watch. But dude, that LB, I feel like I blink and it's back up.
Yeah, dude, it comes back fast.
Dude, that's insane.
So let's see. I think so far on the finals now, it's going to be Buzzy versus Valiant.
Yeah, just before that, my team is going to jump back in there, I guess, for a third place against the team that was just in there. So they can just stay in or reset the brackets. I'll pull this up so you guys can see real quick.
Yeah, so like. Third place match, Prophecy Star versus Los Rancheros. Okay.
Aces Black versus the Tacos.
So they get another chance to get that third place. We'll see what happens.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a drink real quick.
Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, I'm getting this PS set up for everyone. Okay.
I'll invite everybody.
Alright, Party Finder's back up for third place, Prophecy versus Rancheros.
All right, let's do this. Speaking of drinks, Iana, on a hot day, okay, it's a sweltering day, bro. And you reach for a drink and it's the only drink you ever want. What is it, dude? What is your go-to refresher?
My go-to right now, honestly, has been like the white monsters.
Bro, you're the meme, dude. You're a living meme, bro.
I'm actually the meme.
Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. I get that though. I'm a monster, dude. Back when I was doing like the hardcore training, I was a big rain guy. You ever drink rain? Dude, I loved rain. 300 milligrams, just a caffeine straight to the face, man.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I started drinking Monster was that's what they had in college, and I had to pull out all-nighter, dude. And I just go to the vending machine, get a Monster, and then
How much caffeine is in a Monster?
It's like 150 to 200 maybe.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not that bad.
That's a lot of volume for.
It's less than Celsius, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because that's my go-to every day. Celsius, bro. The retro vibe sorbet Celsius.
I need to try Celsius sometimes.
But dude, if Monster's out here and you're getting all that volume for Because that's my problem with Celsius. It is delicious and it's just gone, bro. I mean, I gulp that thing down, man.
Well, I get like the smaller ones. There's like 12 ounce.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, so you're the white monster.
I'm the fucking meme, bro.
That's crazy, dude. Nah, I feel that. I feel that. But what's your like that's like
Yeah, you know.
Come on, bro. What do you drink? It's like what time is it? It's 11 over
Dude,
there.
I'm drinking water, dude. I'm not...
Oh god. Staying hydrated, dude. I respect that. No, I get it.
All right, what'd you get to drink?
I just got water, but my ultimate go-to drink is like when I hit the beach every single day, bro. I bring one Coke Zero, dude. I'm telling you, dude. That is my go-to drink. If I go out anywhere, Coke Zero. I think it is the bomb. Do we have any Coke Zero enjoyers in chat? Let's be real. But bro, on a hot day, nothing hits like some Coca-Cola, dude. I'm sorry. I'm the meme. I'm the American dream meme, bro. Summer day, Coke. Coca-Cola, man. Tough to beat. Okay. Dude, I might have to pick up one of those white monsters, dude. Honestly. You know,
I mean, they're alright. There's like there's a bunch of flavors too. You know.
Pepsi over Coke. That's
Dude,
crazy.
no one likes Pepsi.
Nina hopping in chat just to flame
Pepsi
me.
over Coke.
Pepsi over Coke. You know what? Pepsi over Coke. I'll say that right now. Pepsi over everything. I'll say that right now. But yeah. See, I work all night. You know, I work overnight. So every single night I hit that Celsius. Dude, tonight, I might pull up one of them white monsters.
So you still you have work tonight, right?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, we missing somebody here?
We're just waiting for
Okay. Where is Nobi, my wife? Ash asks.
Yeah, they're just filling up for a third, and then we'll get into that.
All right, perfect. Okay. So let's see here. What are we gonna run? So we're seeing
Marion Monk.
Tamarion Monk. Let's go. Give the fans what they want, though, dude. We want Tamari Black Mage. Tamari Black Mage win. Maggie, dude, Maggie's been running a lot of Astro lately. When I first started playing with Maggie, for some reason I thought they were a Bard player. And then the more I played with them, a lot of Astro lately. And honestly, you can't lose with either. I love both. I love playing with both. Holy moly, Nobi popping off on the Machinist. Dude, I want to see Amma Gunbreaker.
Amma Gunbreaker?
Amma Gunbreaker, dude.
Let's go.
Let's see what he pulls up with today. Because everybody knows Amma as just the Reaper main, the NA Reaper guy. But he actually plays quite a few jobs. But you rarely see it. But opting to go for the old Reaper again. Holy moly, who's swapping to Ninja? Selly on Nin. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, we're doing quite the change. Okay, so we have Tamari on Dancer. We got Maggie on Viper, Selly on Ninja, Nobi on Machinist, and Amma on Reaper, dude. We're kind of, dude, we're seeing the all red. Let's go. Okay. So I'm expecting fast play here.
Yeah,
we're gonna pick something.
Sure.
Yeah, going in with Ninja Stun, and then we're just gonna send. Dude, Dancers. If you build around Dancer, Dancer can be kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest, but you really got to build around it. So we'll see how this goes. So we got Prophecy opting to let Ash play some Samurai here. Maggie can play Viper a little bit though. I know I see in solo queue quite a bit. Maggie hopping in on Viper. So this will be interesting. Tamari on Dancer, though, I haven't seen that in a minute, dude. That used to be like her second job. It used to back in
Summoner.
my day.
Remember?
Dude, Summoner, yep. Summoner and Dancer, dude. Tamari was queuing up. It was those two. And boy, have those days changed. And I blame 7.1 for that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see that many summoners, honestly.
Yeah. Real, oh dude, we got Val Hazak. Hey, everybody wish Val Hazak happy birthday in chat. His birthday was the 18th. Give him a big ups, big happy birthday for my guy. Okay, here we go. We're popping off, going right on into it here. Actually not really going on into it here. Kind of playing a little bit slow here. Selly just pressing W, no guard for this. They're diving Telios in the back. A ton of cleave going out though for on Rancheros here. Tamari in a little bit of trouble. Selly in a little bit of trouble. Gets bloated back. Is gonna try to get that pot. Ends up living, does get the pot, but they're just sticking on him. They're doing a ton of counter damage onto Prophecy though. They do end up getting that kill. That was a really good job for Rancheros. Selly was getting hard focus, and they just send forward to counter send something, which was really, really good. And they're just rolling on
Guinevere.
Yeah, Guinevere just taking a ton of damage out of that guard. And holy moly, Chul just got deleted, bro. What happened there? Okay. Maggie coming up on Viper LB, going into scales, gonna dunk onto Ash here. Ash might be in a little bit of trouble. I think we just stick onto him here. No pot for you, buddy. And all right, Prophecy Star trying to hold down point. Big fear coming out, and that just feels rough. What do you do there? You have no choice, right? You either stop that 50 and wear that fear, or just let them get that 50. I mean, there's not much. Ahmed just going and pressing W, running down Guinevere a little bit. No guard for this. Gonna be tough. You're gonna see them get sent out. No way. Nobi sniping out of guard. That's crazy, dude. Okay. And Selly just free pushing this. Big dance coming out. Who did we hit with that? Ash got hit. All right, free kill there. Prophecy taking a ton of damage. Ren's out of the bomb range, but still gonna go down here. And this is a fallback angle for Aces Black here. You gotta fall back, bro. For sure. We gotta fall back. Telios taking a ton of damage. Maggie says, I don't even care about the bombs. I'll wear that for the kill. They do end up getting that kill here. And this is a farm out of base angle, I think.
Guinevere trying to sneak point.
Yeah, trying to see. We got the wisest man. Let's go.
They have more percentage right now.
Yeah, hey, you know what? There's something to be said about that. Ahmed does end up taking the Machinist LB, but is winning this 1v1 here in the back. No guard for Guinevere, gonna go down for this. Prophecy does spend that Warrior LB, but does wear the snipe, and this is gonna be pretty much it for him. Yep. Telios with the Sage LB coming out. Dance! Oh no, did the dance whiff? Dude, I think dance whiff. Tamari, you a black mage, bro. Chu gonna go immediately down after this. And yeah, now we can start working on some point prog. Ash taking a ton of damage here. Gonna try to get it. Oh yes, cheating. Cheating is two hitters, but they end up getting the kill anyway. They get the trade. And yeah.
Prophecy, so it looks like he's contesting for the 50% in the point right now.
Yeah, contesting a little bit here. Telios getting run down in the back. Prophecy getting that solo fear here just to probably just get a little bit of his resources out here so they can get that easy dunk. Chul trying to make his way to point, but dude, this is not good. Which is really unfortunate too, because it's gonna be a little bit of time until they come up on some LBs, and with the way the game's been going, we got Machinist LB and Dancer LB coming up for Ranchero, so this is gonna be kind of tough. Ash does end up getting that pot, but yeah, Selly's coming here with Ninja LB. I'm looking for like a three-piece Linkin Park here. Looks like they're trying to send onto, big Dancer Scream onto bombs here. Nobi gets the kill with the snipe, and I'm looking for some snaps. Where are my snaps at? Yeah, no, unfortunate. Oh no, dude, he's just holding on to the snap. My goat, dude, doesn't even need it, doesn't even want it. Big fear coming out of Amadeus, hitting Prophecy Star here. Feared onto bombs, stunned onto bombs. Holy moly. Maggie does have a Viper LB to start rolling here if they want to just really kind of end this game. But still do need to break this 50. You know what? Again, NA fashion, kind of annoying point a little bit just to brawl, but you know what? It's the semifinals. Give the fans what they want. Dude, huge scale there out of Maggie. Get that kill onto Ash, but unfortunately does going down for it. Selly is currently rolling here. Got one snap, trying to get that second one here on Chul. Unfortunately doesn't get it. They do YOLO send that white mage LB. But unfortunately not a whole lot of follow-up here. Prophecy stuck on point. Gonna try to peel out of here. But, oh dude, Guinevere taking so much damage in guard. And I think we just dunk Prophecy real quick. He does get the Scream out though. So I give him that to try to at least buy them, you know, maybe some offensive oppression, but it is not looking good. Sage Cage does come out at a Telios. But I don't know, man. This is going to be... I
don't know if it'll be enough.
Yeah, they're opting just to fight in it. Maggie is dipping. Selly is trying to dip as well. Actually, never mind. He's just staying in a throw. Dude, that's actually kind of crazy. Doton in the Sage Cage. Big LB Sam LB out of Ash, but unfortunately no confirmed kills. Telios stuck here in guard in the back. Gonna try to get out. But they're just opting to run him down. Nobody's just gonna 1v1 him here in the back. Never mind, he's coming back to point. They do get a kill. Ash does get a kill on Maggie there. And I think we're gonna see a soft back. If Tamari ends up going down with the snipe, yep, we're gonna see a soft back out of Rancheros. Yeah.
Rancheros will be having probably 4 LBs for the next fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Alma's coming up on LB. It's gonna be a fear. They're gonna get a kill off the fear. They're gonna get a snipe on somebody, and then, I mean, oh, never mind, dude. Snipe just immediately going out onto the white mage. Fear does come out. No confirmed kills on it though. Ash is taking a ton of damage on point, but so is the entire team of Rancheros. Tons of cleave coming out. But they do end up getting that kill. Alma 8 kills. Nobi 9 kills. Selly 6 kills. Holy moly. And that's going to be a GG. So yeah, pretty well fought from Rancheros. But again, even though seemed like a very one-sided fight, point was kind of ignored there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you looked at I think the scoreboard, it was like 7-29, but Prophecy Stars team was still able to hold on pretty well.
Yeah, so they opt, and you know what, dude? Look, I want to see some brawls. We can worry about point prog later. We do need 1 second here for Chul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, pretty good job there. It's just, dude, they have so for Rancheros with the so many guaranteed confirmed. Well, I mean, I say guaranteed confirmed kills, but with Spite, like, I'm expecting a kill on that. Fear, I'm expecting a kill on that. Dancer LB, I'm expecting a kill on that. You know what I mean? But Ash was able to, dude. I don't know how he plays Sam in this economy.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how you play Sam, bro. Every time I queue that up, I'm just ran down and just dead. They didn't have Paladin last game, right? No.
No, yeah, it looks like they're doing a little bit of a switch up.
Yeah. Dude, Sam feels infinitely better when you have that cover. So at least they have maybe some of that to stop some of that damage out on Ash. But like I said, for Aces Black, very pretty well fought. So we're gonna see how this goes. That was 2, right?
Thanks
2
for
for Rancheros.
Brian just popped up.
Big ups to Brian. Let's go. The hottest
Brian.
man in Final Fantasy XIV. I'll put my name on it right now, bro. Sexiest man in the game. Okay. That was 2, right?
So this will be our
this is 3?
third match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That was the first one, right? No. That was one. That was one. We got best of 3.
No.
That was the first match.
Did you guys play Pleistra first? Am I making that up?
No, I just started. That was one. I just spit it up.
Honestly, they're all running together.
A little bit.
Yeah.
This is the first of the third, semifinals placement.
1,
know.
So this will be our second match.
Second match. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
You're right about to be a number 2 match.
All right, so we're chilling. So we got 0-1. Okay. Tamari hopping on the summoner. The OG main. Stelly hopping on Picto. Okay.
Yep.
I know Tamari is not the biggest fan of the summoner changes, although it seems like she has been playing it a little more as of late, but I get it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, being up in your face to get a stun off kind of feels bad. I'm gonna be honest. Not a big fan of that. Okay. Here we go. So same story, all reds. I'm expecting something fast. Honestly, I'm expecting them just to go on Paladin off the rip. We'll see if I'm true or if I'm right. No, they go instantly onto Machinist. Holy moly. Ahmed is taking quite a bit of damage, but ends up falling back. Telios does take a ton of damage, but they do get the counter kill on Ahmed, so they did not let him quite get out. Chul is in trouble though. This Paladin has to go down here. Oh no, and Telios getting cleaved there with that Paladin kill. That's man. Prophecy, Telios, both getting cleaved here. Prophecy gonna go down for sure. And if I'm Telios, I'm hightailing out of here. A little bit of appeal from Ash though to get that stun off. Unfortunately, it is in vain. They do end up getting that kill onto Telios.
Like Ash trying to peel for their Machinist, but I don't know if we'll be enough.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're just gonna honestly at this they're gonna touch 50 and I think they're just gonna stick onto everything.
Yeah.
Because dude, when you touch 50, I love playing super aggressive because even if you die, you've already touched 50 and you can contest, you know, your 50. But they end up just opting to run down Ash here. He does end up going down. They do get the counter kill onto Nobi though, or onto Selly rather. So we have Prophecy and Chul holding down point here. Telios coming, but they do have that Reaper Fear coming out. Chul is dead. Telios is gonna be next here, but not a whole lot of follow up. Nobi with the spite, never mind. And Prophecy is able to get that pot, but I think they just run him down here. Kind of cut off from the group, yep. And yeah, quick kill onto, if they can, run down this Machinist. They might just opt to break 50 here. No, they're going to send everybody and just let Alma break for free.
Yeah.
But okay, big scales out of Maggie here. Tons of damage going out onto Guinevere. Oh man, rough. Ash needs to live to LB, but unfortunately he is unable to. Man, this might be a GG next angle. No guard for Telios on point. Prophecy taking a ton of damage. Fear coming up for Reaper here, or for Amma. Oh no, and the double kill. That might be... That might be it. Yeah, that's a GG next angle. Alright. And the fear. Just for, let's go. To flex the Reaper transformation. I love it. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so a little bit more of a steamroll there. But dude, it's tough. Like I said, with the fear, guaranteed kill. Nobi with the big spite there. They just and they are able to just, I mean, they're just picking something and running it down pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much it at this point. Okay, C9.
C9.
Dude, I think it's only our second C9 game of the night.
I think it's gonna be our second.
All right. Reverse sweep. The three-piece clapback.
Never know.
Come on.
And half. Let's see.
It's happened to me. I'll tell you that. I have been reverse swept. Okay, so I get it. Eidolon. Rookie Rumble, dude. With Sharks. We got reverse swept. And felt bad. Okay, so we see Deli opting to go for the Dancer Summoner. You don't see that a whole lot. But I love them sticking to all red, why not? And then Aces Black opting to stay with the same comp as well. What do you think about Dancer. Like, do you ever play it anymore? I feel like you did play it at one point.
I mean, I just like play it randomly, but
yeah,
it just doesn't feel that great. Like the burst is kind of mid. I think they tried to like the LB gen is nice sometimes, but sometimes it's not always consistent.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes it's just
it's just I don't know.
It's just not enough. It's not enough for me to want to play it. You know.
It's like why play Dancer when you can play other gods?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is fun though. It is a fun job. I will say that I actually like playing it. It's one of the only casters I play. Okay, so we see them immediately going onto Prophecy Star here. Tons of cleave damage coming out. Chul, never mind, absolutely gets deleted. Telios in the back taking quite a bit of damage as well, but they're doing a good job counter-sending Maggie and Selly here. Selly on point, gonna try to dash out, and unfortunately he is locked down and opting just to hold down point. Nobi running down Ash, and this is gonna be rough. Guinevere hung out to dry here on point, and this might be a 50 touch off the rip. Just getting that free point prog. They're gonna actually slow kill Guinevere here for that stagger, and this is gonna be rough. They're gonna be going into Aces Black's gonna be going into a 4v5 here if they want to take this. If they don't want to stop, or if they want to stop this 50 break, and they're gonna go immediately into a Reaper Fear kill. But you see Rancheros just opting to just push up a little bit here. They want this 50 break. Prophecy Star does end up getting to point, but it's already been broken. Ash getting feared, getting killed, and then we're just gonna come collapse point here. Nobi sending the big spite out. Does not get the guaranteed kill. Telios does go down. Chul ends up going down, and poor Guinevere gonna have to run back to base. Ends up going up as well. Kick them while they're down. And collapsing Prophecy Star on point. And we're back to pushing. They do, and what's even worse, they got, Reaper Fear already. Dude, Fear into Summoner LB, just Cleave City. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And they're playing super aggressive here. They're pushing way up. They want to kill Ash here before his LB comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if Fear ends up going out on them. There it is. Fear goes out.
LB.
Yeah, and kind of what I was talking about there. Feels rough. Prophecy gonna... Oh, Guinevere spending LB. No guarantee kill, though. And they do have... What's even crazier is they have a dance LB right now. So what they might end up doing is, honestly, for the memes, dance into... Oh god, dude, Nobi sending
that was crazy spike.
That was bro. What is that, dude? The 1v1 on point, just Spite City, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Selly, dude, honestly, might just Dancer LB into Wind Gust here. That would be crazy. I'd love to see it. Ash coming up on LB though. I think they want to try to get this kill. There it is. So they are spending that Dancer LB. I think they want to get Ash before his LB comes out. They were able to get the kill onto Selly there for a little bit of counter send, so it didn't end up panning out. And you see Prophecy Star just wise manning that point. Maggie scaling on point here. There comes the Paladin LB from Ash, and the Sage LB. Yeah. So they want to take this fight. They want to get these kills. Maggie is cracked, is stunned, gonna have to wear that full duration. Does go down. But dude, Rancheros, dude, even they want to take this fight no matter what. Big Summoner LB comes out as well. They do end up getting the kill on the Bard, and Ash is probably gonna go down for this as well. That was actually a really good turn out of Rancheros there. Just deciding they want to take this. We're gonna spend the Summoner LB and just clean this up. Guinevere coming up on LB, but not gonna make it. Unfortunately, we're gonna see people stagger in here. I don't know if Chul's gonna even be able to make it. Oh, we still have time. We still have time on the clock. Nobi kind of popping up on the old Machinist. What's really bad about this too is, again, same story. They're going into the Reaper Fear and the Viper LB as well. Yeah. So this is going to be tough. And they're opting not to push point anymore. Force them to... They want to continue to play. break through this 5-stack, which is a heads-up play. You see Prophecy though taking the bridge. No, never mind. He's just hopping right on in. But Selly with the dude. They actually did a really good job sending Selly when he's doing his LB. Chul though taking a ton of damage here. Ash also taking a ton of damage. They have 2 fights going on. They do get the trade though onto Maggie, but immediately Ash falls, and this is rough. Not a whole lot of MP for Guinevere in the back. So it's gonna be tough. They're gonna go down. And then it's just gonna be up to Prophecy Star. Ash is gonna try to get there if he can, but not looking good. Chul, can Chul make it? Alright. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough, dude. Nobi with the 9 kills, Amma with the 8. Good job. Yeah, that Nobi, somebody's gotta clip that Nobi spite, bro. The 1v1 on point there with the spite was crazy. We gotta ban this man.
GG,
okay.
They take 3rd place. Well played.
GG's. Taco's 3rd place in our tournament, but 1st place in our hearts, man.
Right? Good practice for my team. We're still putting it together. Thanks for
honestly,
popping up.
No, good job. I mean, it's tough, dude. If you're not getting those scrims in, it's hard. And it's just, dude, scrim scheduling is harder than the actual scrims themselves. I swear to God. It is so hard to get everybody on. Merlin in the chat, what's up, dude? Welcome. So yeah, all right. So we got our big finals here. Valiance versus Buzzy 11111. I think it's gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be interested to see what these guys roll out for comps, because this is gonna be a pretty. If I had to pick my bracket off the rip, this is kind of who I would have had here for the finals.
Yeah. I think these will be some pretty good matches, though.
Yeah.
Pretty even.
I think we'll see similar comps too, as well. Actually, but I'll be interested to see if we're going to see the. Although, hold on here. Valiant's opting to keep Udoku on Reaper would be kind of sick. No way they pull up with four tanks. Say it ain't so. That's gonna be Scholar, right? Warrior, Bard, Pally, Dark, and Scholar.
Yeah, probably. I think Scholar.
Astro.
Astro.
Okay. A little more sustain, I guess. Nope, never mind. Psych. Back to Scholar. Okay. So kind of what we thought it was gonna be. Double guard crack on both teams. We got that lockdown with the for Valiance with the Reaper Fear, and then plunge for plunge. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. Off the rip, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like Valiance for my play style. I think I like that comp a little bit more. It's a little bit more my play style, but I don't know, man. The quad support with the utility / bard support,
yeah,
kind of feels tough to play into. I'm gonna be honest. It's goats. It's Overwatch. Let's go. CC is now Overwatch. We're just everybody run goats.
Holy. Yeah, I actually haven't played in like with like 3 tanks in CC like on an actual team, so I don't know how it feels.
I don't think. I mean, I think I have as a meme, not as a meme, but
yeah,
not as like a serious
like random pickup game.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, but it's usually, I usually would see Gunbreaker a lot. So it'd be like Paladin. Like it just depends how offensive we want to go. But Warrior, Dark, and Gunbreaker, or Warrior, Gunbreaker, Paladin.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Gunbreaker yet today. I don't think we will.
Which is actually kind of crazy because Gunbreaker, I see it enough. I see it enough in scrims. I think the big thing with Gunbreaker is the higher up you go, with the better players, they're just better at sending damage with meds down, and so it can be, dude, you go against the Gunbreaker in casuals, they're unkillable because you're just watching your team just feed. But I think the better players, Gunbreaker, some of its strengths kind of get, especially if you have crazy burst, I think some of the strengths kind of get washed out a little bit. But
yeah.
But all right, going into our winners finals here. Buzzy, Buzzy 11111. They've been playing super strong here, so I'll be interested to see how Valiance kind of stacks up to this. I am expecting plunge for plunge though, off the rip. Like, I just want to see these guys go at it. Here we go, winners finals. Come on. Both teams pressing W. Adoku just diving straight into the backline. Pecora immediately getting that plunge off, swapping targets onto Adoku. No guard for this. Pecora taking a decent amount of damage, but you're seeing a ton of counter send damage going out onto Ellie Meeps. Gonna be in trouble here. Doesn't live enough to get through the pot. No pot for him to take. Tons of cleave coming out onto Buzzy 1111. Original no guard for this. Gonna get run down as well. Holy moly, man, what an opener. Mountain Poop on speed lane is able to get out, and then we're just seeing Pecora stuck here on point a little bit, trying to stop this a little. Might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's got some time. Big rend out of Tomo to kind of peel some of that, and the cover as well. But just, dude, Ellie, unfortunately there. Dude, this is actually kind of crazy cleave. Sir Oswald in a little bit of trouble. Fear does come out, trying to secure that kill on Pecora, but not enough follow-up. They do get the kill onto Oswald, but I don't know, man. That was actually a pretty crazy opener out of Valiance there. Adoku in a lot of trouble. Gonna try to just stall point here and die. Get a sack. And dude, even with that opener, kind of losing that opener for Buzzy, dude, they end up pulling it off and getting that point product. They do, I mean, 50 off the rip like that from Valiance is pretty crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
Looks like they're gonna match 50 here.
Yeah, we're going 50 for 50, so you know, not too bad.
Still
but
pretty even.
Not the opener I thought I was gonna see. Okay, Adoku coming from the side there, immediately getting blown up. Holy moly. We have big LBs coming up here for Pecora, and Scholar LB goes out for Buzzy 111 as well. Sir Oswald taking a ton of damage, does get screamed. Pecora does pop that LB. Oswald covering, gonna get absolutely giga sent here, right? Does get blown up. Alana holding down point as best as they can for now. Betsy getting quite a bit of damage on them. Gonna try to fall back and, actually, never mind, they're gonna come up and probably just pop this LB. Did try to peel there for Alana, but unfortunately goes down. Betsy opts to just die and hold that LB. And then maybe contest this, this 80-90. If they can live to it. Oswald hopping right on in, does get bloated immediately back. No guard for it. Does get the cover off on Adoku, but both of them getting cleaved. Oh no. And this is worst case scenario. Ren stuck here on point, gonna go down immediately. Never mind, holding out a little bit. But dude, so much cleave. We got two people on point. Big LB coming out of Bepsi to kind of stall this a little bit. But this is not looking good. Bepsi can die. And unfortunately, Oswald, gonna pop LB here. I don't know if they whiff cover or not. I didn't see if they were able to get it off or not. But Adoku having to fall back, and this is they do end up running him down. But you know, not gonna lie, they did a pretty good job stopping this for now. Pecora does pop LB. Ellie Meeps coming up on LB as well. Gonna have that cover, so this is gonna be kind of tough for Valiance to turn this around. Although they do have the Adoku coming up with LB if he can make it, but Alana going down, this is, yeah. And Ellie Meeps popping the Paladin LB. That's gonna be GG.
First win of the finals so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buzzy first one. Okay. Okay.
Dude, crazy opener from Valiance though. Like that was actually pretty insane.
Big plays.
But again, dude, kind of it goes back to what we were talking about before. These really good teams, nothing is safe, dude. Even though they just get that super dominant opener, they do get that 50 touch, but dude, it can snowball out of control. It just does not phase these guys. And I can tell you with my experience on a lot of these mid-core teams, dude, sometimes it's if the other team gets 50, first team to get 50 wins. You know, because it's that comeback.
I mean, game 50 is huge in general.
Yeah. So, but dude, for these really, really good teams, it really doesn't. I mean, it always matters getting 50, but it's not the death sentence like it is a lot of times with these mid-core teams. Okay. So I'll be interested to see if they opt to do the same thing here, just super aggressive opener. What felt really bad was they got that, you know, big advantage on point prog and just the staggers and just LB after LB after LB.
Yeah.
So maybe this time we'll see. And what feels bad too is Reaper. This is one of the bad things too. I mean, every job has this, but Reaper, when you're on the team that's kind of getting rolled a little bit, the LB just doesn't have the impact it does when you're rolling, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it goes from a guaranteed kill to sometimes almost even defensive, because like just trying to get that counter damage on while you're getting rolled can feel rough. Okay.
It's like same comps and yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna run the same comps.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see too many changes in comps for these next.
I don't think so either. I think the only time you'll see something is possibly if Valiance goes down 0-2. Maybe try to mix it up a little bit and see, but all right, both teams pressing W here. Let's go. I want to see plunge for plunge. Bepsi lining up. Oh, they immediately hop onto Bepsi here. No guard for him. Sir Oswald gets that cover off though, so kind of chilling there. But dude, taking so much damage. Ellie as well, taking a ton of damage, just going paladin for paladin. They're just gonna opt to probably just run him down. Although they do get the kill onto Sir Oswald. Yeah. Trade paladins here, so that is doesn't feel too bad. Alana though stuck here on point. No way to get out. Gonna go down for sure. Gets bloated back too. Tomo trying to peel and get out of here a little bit. Rin and Bepsi following him down a little bit, but Adoku taking a ton of damage here close to point. And ends up going down. Unfortunate too, because they just got their Reaper LB. And dude, this point prog, oh no. So yeah, just dude, immediate 50 again. Okay. So yeah, the big suck, of course, when you need it. No shields.
No shields.
Yeah, no shields this time. Fairy does come out, so they're looking to kind of take this fight here. Oh no, dude. Adoku immediately goes into guard here. Does get the cover off. They're gonna try to get this Reaper Fear off if they can, but Sir Oswald gets Scream is gonna have to fall back here. They're doing a good job counter-sending Ellie, but I mean, dude. Thankfully, no LBs were spent for that. They Valiance is coming. You know, they have Scholar, Dark, and Reaper Fear. But dude, Bepsi pops his LB. Still living he still has 4 seconds to live this. We see the Scholar LB coming out. Finally, the Reaper LB comes out to try to get this kill on. But dude, I don't know. 3 LBs come out and no kills. Finally, a kill onto Sir Oswald. Alana in a lot of trouble here. No guard for this. Ends up going down. Adoku trying to run down Ellie, but Ellie has a guard for this. And dude, they might have to bully them off point here. Oh man. Yeah, 3 LBs coming out. And I think they got the one late kill with the Reaper Fear. Just, oh man. And yeah, we got Rin popping LB. Adoku stuck on point. Gonna try to dash out, but is cracked. Gonna go down. Ellie holding down point here. Pops Paladin LB. Oh no. Just gonna run down Bepsi. Screamed. And Rin kind of getting bullied off point. Alana trying to take point for now. Sir Oswald is there. I think he got the cover off. But dude, Alana immediately going down. Gonna dunk Oswald. Gonna follow up and kill Rin. And I think that's gonna be pretty much gonna be GG, I think. Dude, the fear onto Oswald, bro.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah, no, they just bully him out. And so yeah, Udoku coming up on fear. But dude, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna get this off. Rin getting dunked. Fear coming out to buy a little bit of time, but dude, it doesn't matter. Bepsi not gonna be able to live to LB here. Alana might go just hopping on point just to sacrifice, just to stop. No guard for this. Cracked on top of that. Udoku gonna try to dash out possibly. Stop point for now, dash off. Never mind. Oswald just coming on. Dude, that's crazy. They wait for Oswald to come on just to immediately crack him. Pretty heads up play. But yeah.
Number 2 win now.
Dude.
Oh, game 2 goes to Buzzy.
Buzzy going back to 2. So we have the reverse sweep on the table here. Potential reverse sweep.
Potentially. I like to see it. It would be interesting.
But dude, this Buzzy team, as predicted, just popping off, dude. It feels rough, man.
Nah, he's good. I'm glad he showed up. This is the first time they showed up in one of our tournaments, so it's really cool to see them.
Bro, I love seeing Buzzy. I love seeing this whole team, man. These guys are absolutely insane, and
yes, they are.
I don't get it. I wish I could watch it more. I wish I could watch them more. I know they stream scrims occasionally, and but when dude, no matter what tournament they pull up to, I love watching these guys. Same with Valiance though, dude. I've been playing with or against these guys and watching these guys forever. So two star-studded lineups. Always love seeing them. Always, big ups to them for coming out and supporting the Rumble.
Indeed.
But I think with FanFest and all the potential stuff coming up, I think we're gonna see a lot more people just trying to get those tourney experiences in. Just for the fun of it, why not? Okay. All right, man. So Yana, what do you think they got to do, man, for Valiance to kind of stop this snowball?
Me? What do I think?
What do you think, man?
Bro, what do you think?
Bro, I want to know.
Yeah, let me just.
What is your plan to beat Buzzy 1-1-1-1-1-1, bro? Come on. Dude, I honestly don't know.
I don't know.
I really, dude, it is so hard.
Yeah.
The damage is crazy. The LB usage is absolutely crazy. And even when they're down, they still find a way to get point prog. They still find a way to turn fights. It's just, dude, like, how do you beat people like this? I don't know. Okay. I just a get good angle. I think that's the only thing you can say, really. So immediately diving on here, we see tons and tons of damage going out onto Bepsi off the rip here. Tons of cleave, though. That feels kind of bad. Oswald does get the pot off, but dude, or the cover off. As soon as he covers, though, they just immediately break him. Which is crazy. They don't end up getting the kill, but dude, enough to just get that break would scare me as a paladin to try to dip. They do end up getting the kill onto Bepsi. And I think this is kind of where the snowball starts. Pecora, though, taking quite a bit of damage here. So they do get the trade. Dark Knight for Dark Knight, but dude, Sir Oswald going down as well. Alana stuck here on point, no guard. Ren goes into guard, but they immediately get cracked. They're just gonna try to run it down. So you see Tomo here. We got Tomo, Original, and Mountain Book just running down Alana. And we're gonna see a hard back here out of Valiance. And again, this is just gonna be that 50 touch off the rib. Udoku here trying to, stop a little bit, but not much you can do. Wind coming up. Who goes up? Bepsi also getting the feather here. Try to get that Dark Knight LB a little bit, so maybe we can stall point for a little more survivability. But we're going into Reaper Scream, Dark Knight, and Scholar LB for Buzzy. Bepsi does get that LB off, but oh man, so much cleave onto point here. Sir Oswald's taking so much damage. They do end up getting the kill onto Pecora, though. Tomo's in a little bit of damage as well, or in a little bit of trouble as well, but and does end up going down. So really, really good stop of this. You know, they spend the Warrior LB and die. They spend the Scholar LB, and so, you know, it's actually pretty good from Valiance there to kind of stop this. But dude, look, it's the same thing. Ellie Meeps, even with all of that, still keeping that point around that 50. I'm just gonna sack here, and they're just gonna take this fight at 50. But okay, going into the Paladin LB and Black Mage LB for Valiance, but they got the Paladin and Dark Knight as well for Buzzy here. So I'm expecting them to stop this 50.
Yeah, stopping the 50 would be huge here.
100%. Especially with that Dark Knight LB, dude. Pop that. A big fear coming out into Pecora, trying to kill him before he can get that LB off. Unfortunately, Warchi just not in time. Does end up getting that LB off, which is absolutely devastating, dude. That would have been such a sick play. Alana in a lot of trouble here. No guard for this. Pecora taking quite a bit of damage. Trying to keep him low, but Paladin LB comes out, and I don't know, man. This is going to be rough. Sir Oswald getting booked off point a little bit here. Adoku stuck in the back, gonna dash back to point. Do not want to let him get this 50 though. So they're trying to get this kill on the Tomo. Dude, if they get this kill on the Tomo, they might actually get this 50. They do. They end up getting the 50 here. Yeah. So Tomo or Sir Oswald in a little bit of trouble. Oh, I don't know though. They do get the trade though onto Tomo.
Win in 5.
Yeah. So Win's coming up here.
I see some early guards go out.
Bro. Adoku going up. Does have enough to live though, but Ellie is right here for the stun. Oh, immediate guard though. I think he still dies though, right? Crest? Can you get that? No. But heads up play from Ellie there, just to camp him at the bottom. But dude, them touching 50 there is actually kind of huge here, because if they lose this fight, it can actually be kind of rough. It might be enough to win this game. But I don't know, dude. I think they have enough offensive pressure right now to get this 50, but we'll see. They do have Reaper Fear and Dark Knight LB coming up here. Coming out for Valiance. They are running down Tomo. They do not want him to live. He ends up getting the pop. And so we're going to see, dude, I think we need a big Reaper Fear. Original does get the kill onto Bepsi before he can get his LB out. Big Reaper Fear to kind of buy time, but bro, immediately guard in the crack. And dude, this is gonna be a 50 touch for sure. Rin on point, no guard for this. They're gonna try to kill Alana real quick and then dunk Rin, I'm guessing. But Sir Oswald with the cover is able to. Oh no, they're just gonna hunt him down. Dude, this might be it.
Yeah, I think this might be it.
Oh no. Rin is able to get onto point and stop for a little bit, but dude, Bepsi does pop their LB. So they do have Black Mage and this Dark Knight LB to kind of work with, but dude, I don't know, man. Original gets the kill on the Black Mage. Bepsi immediately goes down, and Adoku is here. And that's a GG game.
Impressive. GG.
Yeah, dude, honestly, well fought from both teams. Buzzy's team, absolutely insane. But dude, Valiance did a really, really good job, bro. Dude, if that was me against Buzzy's team, bro, that's like a 1.5 game I'm getting rolled.
Yeah,
so they did a really good job.
Real good job.
Yeah, no, very, very good. For the big boys, the superstars coming out. Really appreciate you guys coming out and
I'm gonna pull up
joining us for this tournament.
I'm gonna pull up the stats here. Let's see. Put it in the scores. That was 3. That takes them to being the champs here. And I will get in the tournament, show you the stats real quick.
Yeah, so big ups. We got Buzzy 11111 with the first place. We got Valiance with second, and we got Rancheros for the third place.
Congrats.
Yeah, big ups. Thank you everybody so much for coming out and supporting another Rumble Royale.
Oh, yeah.
And be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna head to the club Unity Blur on Balmong, Ward 5, Plot 5 for your prizes and after party. So
Let's go.
look forward to that.
Pull up. Everybody queue up Bullmong. But yeah, thank you so much. And hey, thank you so much for hosting P-Star. And thank you so much for having me and Iana.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you
for another tourney.
But without the comms, it would not happen. It was amazing comms. Appreciate you guys showing up. Tell them where they can reach you at, and how they can find you.
Hey,
come on, Iana. Plug it, bro. What do you got?
If you know me, you know me. I don't know.
Bro, I feel that. I'm the exact same way. If you want to
plug my Twitter.
Yeah, dude. If you want to come hang out with me and Iana, you know where to find us. Tamari Customs, Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Actually 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You'll catch me and Iana there getting some casual customs going. Outside of that, man, catch me at your local pier, Wolves Den. And I'm off to work, so I will see you guys later. GG's, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you,
everyone.
I'll see you guys later. Night.
Night. I'll post the actual location for you guys here to go to that party, pick up your prize party money. It'll be like a after party DJ situation. Send your reps out if you can't get on. Just keep trying to get on the Beaumont. That Mini Pro has the actual prize money. He'll be setting up shortly. We're going to be transitioning to that. All captains, come out with your teams. GG. Okay, we'll be right back.